Yo, what's up, everybody? It is the Watch Along. We are watching along with you for WWE Backlash. I am Dave Simon, and this is my brother, Ben Simon. He is in the house. He is here. Yeah, this is unbelievable. And, of course, via satellite, still doing the social distancing thing with my main man, Johnny North. What's up, dude?
I'm good, guys. You?
We're doing well, man. This is the first watch along where I have somebody in studio with me since, February? So I'm glad that we can open the bubbles a little bit. We can have people, try not to stay. I'm trying to stay as far away from you as possible in the studio. I think we're roughly 6 feet away. It's not quite, but it's close enough, brother. And he's my brother, right? So we're allowed to open the bubbles a little bit. So I have my brother in here doing the watch along with me. We've been watching every pay-per-view together for the past, our whole lives pretty much. So it's nice to have you back here with me in studio watching a pay-per-view. I've had you in a little box, like we have Johnny over there. We see Johnny in his little box over there, right? Oh, wait, I mean this way. Yep, this way. What? Yep, there.
That works, yeah.
And you're not in a box anymore. You're here.
I've escaped.
You're here. Yeah.
Free.
It's pretty crazy, John. I love it.
It's better like this. I find watch-alongs, it's fun, but it's kind of hard when you're not together because, you're watching it the same. When I'm watching it, a minute behind or something, it's not the same kind of feel. It feels off.
Well, we miss you, John, and hopefully soon you could come here and be with us, Hopefully soon we can be back to normal and you could be here sitting with us just like it used to be, all three of us packing into the studio. If you were here, though, I think I'd have to turn the air conditioning on because it would get too hot. 3 dudes in here, it would start to get sweaty. We got lights on and everything. 2 dudes, we're doing all right. But 3 dudes, I think we'd need the AC on. Yeah, it gets a little tight because you're huge. You're a big man. Looking jacked as always, Johnny. But we miss you, man. I wish you were here with us to watch Backlash. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are in the ring. Here come the Iconics, Sasha and Bayley, about to defend the WWE Tag Team titles in the triple threat match coming up here. So that'll be the opener. We already saw Andrade lose to Apollo Crews on the pre-show. What?
It was a very good match, though. Fantastic match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was pretty good. You thought it might be match of the night. Do you think it has the chance of being match of the night?
I think it definitely could be match of the night. I look at the rest of the card, and I still stand by that.
It was 7.5 minutes, though. It wasn't given a ton of time. It was okay, but it wasn't anything more special than what they've already done on Raw. I wasn't, overwhelmed by that match. If Edge and Randy Orton don't do better than that tonight in the greatest match ever, they will have failed massively. If you can't beat a 7.5 U.S. title opener between Apollo Crews and Andrade, well, maybe Edge should retire, or stay retired, whatever.
Well, I heard Edge apparently may have torn his tricep in this match, so I wonder, again, how good this is going to be. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but that's what I'm seeing on my timeline on Twitter, that apparently Edge got injured in this match, and he may have torn his tricep.
That's not good.
So, wait and see.
So much for that comeback.
That's 6 months on the shelf at least.
Right?
At his age, too. The recovery time must be elongated.
Unless he takes steroids, he can be back faster. Steroids are good for that. Recovery? No?
Yeah,
no?
Edge
Anybody?
I think he said that in his book, Edge, that he took steroids to come back from surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he admitted to it, but he said it was just to come back. It was doctor's orders.
It happens. People take steroids. I don't judge him for it. He's a good man.
Adam Copeland, much respect.
Shout out to Andy Burrows out in England. Says, good morning, gents. It's about, 5 hours ahead there, so it's about midnight in London. And he is disappointed that Johnny North is not in my bubble. I thought we were only allowed to have, a family in the bubble here. There are different rules in different places. Maybe in England you can have different people, but as far as where we're living here in Quebec, which is the epicenter of coronavirus in Canada, I think the bubble is kind of limited to family at this point.
So 2 or 3,
Or maybe, no, I think you can have guests over, but you got to keep a social distance. I'm not sure what the rules are, John.
But this is cool.
What? I think as of tomorrow, you're allowed, I think, 10 or less people, I think. 3 from different families, apparently, in one household at a time. But you have to respect social distancing, and given your setup, I don't think you can pull that off.
Yeah, it'll be tough, right, to have many people in here at once. I think a 2-man crew is about as much as we can fit in this studio. That's why you got to support the Ringside Report Network so we could get a bigger studio so we can get Johnny North in here at a distance, right?
And a bigger camera, too, I guess, as well, because, like, it's not going to work like this, just little small screens.
If we had a bigger studio, we could figure it out. And apparently we had trouble. I was having trouble with your mic. I didn't turn it on properly. Give me a mic check.
Hello, everyone.
Huh.
How we doing out there?
I don't know.
I've heard you fine from the start. I've heard him fine all the way.
You hear him fine?
Am I talking into the microphone? Hello?
Since you guys started, I've heard him good.
Oh, that's weird. So you're hearing him fine the whole time?
No problems.
You hear him now?
Yep, I think.
Yep.
That's weird. I don't know if people can hear him out on YouTube land. We'll try and fix that. That's weird that you're hearing him and people on YouTube aren't hearing him.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe he's picking up on your mic, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, is that? I mean, you'd be able to tell from your end, John, if he was coming off on my mic.
I'll start talking. Hello, John.
He does seem kind of like an echo a bit, so
Yeah,
it's very possible.
Yeah,
actually.
no, we're having a mic problem here. Well, we haven't used this mic in a while. Let's see what's going on here. Try again.
Hello, everyone. How we doing?
No, nothing. What the?
It's only the first match.
It's been dormant for a while, so that's why.
I guess. I don't know. I'll work on it here. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I just want to check the match now. I haven't even started watching this match yet.
Oh, the match just started there.
Well, I'm still in entrances, so nothing's really happened for me.
Oh, okay.
But Bayley and Sasha Banks, they look pretty good, though. I think they're going to win this match.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out this goddamn mic problem now. Fucking hell. I'll figure it out.
See, Bayley's got her shoulder. Bayley has her shoulder taped up, so I wonder if she maybe got injured recently.
I don't know. Take this. Try that one. Grab that one from underneath. We're figuring it out. I don't know, man. The studio hasn't been used in a while, and these mics don't seem to be working right the way they used to. Is everything
Oh, sure, you got the backup mic.
Yeah, we got a backup mic. Try that one. Try the backup. Bring that one in there.
Okay.
Give me a test.
The good old
Hello,
AJ
everyone.
mic.
How we doing?
Yeah, there you go. That's working.
Right. We'll make do.
How's that sounding to you, John? Better?
Hey, Johnny.
Even better.
All right.
There we go. We got that fixed.
Hello, everyone out there in
Here.
Radio Land.
Toss this away. Get this out of here.
Tosser.
I don't know what's going
Toss
on.
it, though.
Yeah, throw it. Throw it away. I don't know what's going on with that one. We'll figure it out later.
All right. Now.
Definitely need more support. More support for the Ringside Report so they can fix the mic.
Yeah, something. We'll figure it out. All right, so we got the Iconics here. Sasha. I don't understand. It's like 3 people in the ring at once. That's the deal.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. One representative from each team.
That type of tag team match, I play.
It's so much better that way, actually. It's kind of boring when there's like one team on the outside and they don't do anything. So it's actually better to have 3 teams in at once.
It's our little tornado style.
See if I can raise this mic here for you. I wonder what happened with that. I don't know.
You'd also expect the action's going to like keep going like from start to finish. Like there shouldn't be a lot of dead points in this match at all.
Yeah, these are all 3 pretty capable teams.
Well, obviously I think Sasha and Bayley are the best. There's no question about that one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, I'm not fully into this match because Bayley and Sasha just won the titles. So I don't see anything happening here. I don't see a big title change. I just like, this is just a match because they have to have a match because they're filling up the card. But there's not a lot of heat between any of these teams. There's more heat between the Iconics and Nikki and Alexa than there is between, Bayley and Sasha and anybody else in this match.
Right.
I'm just not into it. It seems obvious that Bayley and Sasha are going to win somehow. Two babyface teams, or I guess the Iconics are heels, but I don't know. I'm not sure who to root for in this one. I'm rooting for Sasha and Bayley, but I know I'm not supposed to,
It's okay to cheer for good wrestling.
Nah.
There's no shame.
Yeah, but there's supposed to be somebody who's
Super chat.
Whoa. Thank you, Patrick. He
That's
says
loud.
dropping a super chat for the studio fund. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Try to get a bigger studio so we can get Johnny North here. Keep dropping
Fix
those
the mic.
super chats so we could have a bigger studio. We could rent a place and get Johnny North in here at a distance.
We can make it lavish.
Yeah, fancy.
I like that.
Gotta make
word,
sure you have
lavish.
another mic that works, though.
Well, if we got a bigger studio, we'd have different things going on, John. I mean, get it together. What are you talking about?
Well, you got to get it together, obviously. You got to put it together.
Already shooting off from the hip already, John. Not like
John's
10
like
minutes into
John's
the
like
review.
John's like real mouthy at a distance,
Yeah, real internet troll.
He's such a troll, this guy.
Real internet troll.
So annoying.
Hilarious.
I could get rid of you.
Well,
you
to
know,
be fair-
John. I could easily get rid of you.
Cut his mic.
Yeah, I could just disappear you if you want, John. It's very easy. With you at a distance, I could just be like, oh, there goes John. Don't know what happened to him. Watch yourself. I'll disappear you.
He is the executive producer, John.
To be fair, you let AJ say a lot more worse things than I've said.
AJ doesn't attack me. He just says crazy things. You attack me. You're worse. You're worse. AJ's usually on my side. You are far worse, John. You're a far worse offender than AJ. I have far more reason to cut you off, Johnny North.
Wow.
That's right.
You want to shoot, cowboy?
Yeah, you want to go, John? Why are you messing with me? Fucking John.
We love you, brother. So,
Well, again, they're keeping this match going. It's good.
I noticed, on the pre-show, Nikki Cross tweeted, and she referred to herself as the sexy Scottish teacup.
What?
Now, what in the heck does that mean?
Well, she's Scottish and she's sexy, but she's a teacup.
She's short and stout?
Oh, like the little teacup thing? Maybe.
It's teapot.
No, no.
I'm a little teapot.
Is it teapot or teacup?
Super chat.
Super chat. Yeah, I guess it's teapot.
I forget the second.
Thank you, Antoinette, for
Aw,
dropping the super
bless.
chat. She says, "Don't cut him off. We love Johnny." Nah,
Johnny Carson, maybe.
Johnny messing with me. Johnny.
I wish I was as
Morrison.
funny as Johnny Carson.
Johnny
Not even
Knoxville.
close, though.
Not even close.
Not
John.
even crazy as Johnny Knoxville. Knoxville's a lot crazier.
Yeah, he takes more high risk bumps than you do, John.
He also gets paid more though too. So
Well, you gotta do the bumps to get paid, right?
You
That's
gotta,
how it works, brother.
you gotta snort that wasabi.
Oh, what was that? Peyton Royce just did a crossbody through the ropes on everybody for some reason. Even Billy Kay is selling. Everybody's
Never
down.
understood that.
Sasha and Alexa were on the apron, and then everybody was behind them. And then Peyton did a whole crossbody.
I just saw a good tag move from Sasha and Bayley. It's a good knee kind of thing off the ropes.
Oh, you're behind us, John.
How far behind are you, John? Did the
I
match
said
just
told
start?
you at least a minute.
At least a
At
minute.
least a minute.
Johnny North is watching on WWE Network Russia. It's like a different feed.
John, are you from the past?
Slow Wi-Fi, my friends.
See? See, Johnny, this is what happens, John. You start heckling the mic, and now we're just going to take shots at you all night. You open up the door, my friend. My friend.
I told you guys this before the show even started.
What?
I told you guys this before the show even started.
What?
That this was slow. I was behind like a minute or so.
Yeah, I know.
I said this from the start.
Oh, it's over. There you go. Hey, the match is over, John. Sasha pinned Alexa Bliss. Spoiler alert. It's over.
Not much of a spoiler there.
I'm seeing Ray Cruz on the chat. Of course, my man Patrick C. Hamilton, Antoinette, Andy Burrows, Bob Cote. Andy's like, I want to turn this pay-per-view off already. Yeah. I'm with you, man. This pay-per-view, I mean... So Sasha and Bayley retain. Obviously, Alexa hits the Twisted Bliss on one of the Iconics, and then Sasha grabs her and rolls her up for the win.
Nice roll-up.
Yeah. You know, it was okay, but...
Boilerplate.
It's just like, we know what's going to happen. Like I said, Sasha and Bayley just won this match. They put on a decent little match, but it was nothing spectacular.
It's not bad, though.
No, it wasn't bad. It was okay, you know, but did that feel like a pay-per-view match to you, or did it feel like any old SmackDown?
Felt like a house show match more than anything.
Well, anything. It's just like a kind of basic, you know, run-of-the-mill.
Few risks taken.
Yeah. Didn't feel like a pay-per-view match. Still doesn't feel like pay-per-view.
Well, we don't usually see these kind of matches, so I think that's why it was on the pay-per-view. Plus, it's the opening match. It doesn't need to be spectacular. It just needs to be decent, and I think it was decent.
I don't know. I used to see opening matches that would, you know, jumpstart the show.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't jumpstart anything. Here's Braun Strowman with his old car, speaking of jumpstart. Are Miz and Morrison going to play a prank on him now? Is that what's happening? Of course, Braun Strowman, the Universal Champion, will be defending against Miz and Morrison tonight. I think The Fiend will probably show up at some point. Probably after Morrison and Miz get squashed. I don't think The Fiend is going to help Miz or Morrison win the title. I think The Fiend probably shows up after the match and attacks Braun Strowman, and then we're on the road to Extreme Rules.
That looks like too small a car for Braun Strowman.
It did look like too small of a car for him.
Kind of reminded me in like The Simpsons when that like very tall man's in like a Volkswagen buggy.
Yeah.
And Nelson laughs at him and gets out and he's like, "Well, this was the only car I could afford."
Yeah.
You're laughing at me because of my height?
It's weird. Like Braun Strowman looked like he had trouble getting out of that car.
Yeah. He's the very tall man. Love it. Could go for some steamed hams.
He's too big for the car.
I don't think it was like The Simpsons, though. It couldn't have been that bad.
No, his knees weren't up to his face.
Right.
I mean, but that's a cartoon. It would be funny if he drove in a very compact car and they just did that for comedic effect, but they're not that imaginative.
That's not going to happen.
Well, they wouldn't bury their champion like that either.
Antoinette says, is Otis cashing in tonight? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'll buck the trend and go, "Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Otis."
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Otis. We got
I'm a little surprised.
Tucky!
I'm a little surprised we didn't get Otis against Baron Corbin on this show, actually.
Cookie brownies.
Oh.
Huh? What? I'm eating cookie brownies. What did you say? No, not homemade. This is Domino's.
Oh.
Huh?
I said I'm surprised we're not getting Otis and Baron Corbin on this show after what happened on SmackDown.
Please, bite your tongue. I don't want to see that. It'd be terrible. It's good, right?
Well, you don't want to see a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. You know it's going to happen one day anyways. Might as well get it over with.
I don't really want to watch Backlash, to be honest. We're doing a watch along for a pay-per-view. I don't want to watch. I'm doing this for you, okay? I don't even want to watch this thing. I'm doing this for the Wrestling Uncensored Ringside Report universe. I'm doing this for all of you watching right now. I would much rather be doing something else right now than watching this terrible goddamn pay-per-view. This is a terrible card. There's nothing interesting on this whole thing. I'm watching for Edge and Randy just to see what they're going to do. That's the only reason I'm watching this stupid thing. I could watch this way later. I could watch one match. The only reason I'm watching Backlash is for you, the Ringside Report universe. I want you to know that I am sacrificing myself, and I am watching this show under protest. This show sucks. Boo. WWE right now is god-awful. You haven't been watching any WWE.
I have not.
He hasn't been watching any. The only reason I watch WWE is so that we could do the wrestling shows every week, so I can know what's going on, and I can pay attention to what's going on. I'm not enjoying the WWE lately. Johnny's not enjoying WWE. We're doing this for you.
Well, it's not all bad. Like, yeah, Raw, not so much. I mean, Raw's too long, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, there are some things I like.
Yeah, what? What do you like on Raw?
I didn't mind that triple threat match we saw, Andrade against Angel against Kevin Owens. No problem with that. That was fine. I didn't mind Charlotte against Asuka. I thought that was fine, too.
Terrible finish.
Okay, whatever. But still, like, I was still invested in that match. I wanted to see that match. That was still a good wrestling match. It's just the problem is the shows are too long and there's too much garbage on the show.
The problem is the good points are few and far between. They're so rare. The good parts of Raw are like little nuggets that you find. You're digging up rocks, you're coming up with pebbles and stones, and then once in a while you find a little gold nugget. It's an Animal Crossing reference for you all.
Oh, some turnips.
But those I just bought turnips today. Sunday is when you buy turnips. 90 bells a piece. Excellent. I got a great deal. Anyways.
Are we going to see your island soon?
Yeah, come to my island. Get a Switch. Get it together.
Fly to my island.
Just put it on YouTube.
I'm not doing that. I don't know how to do that. It's too complicated for me. Okay? Stop trying to make my life more difficult. You put it on YouTube.
Yeah. You become a Twitch streamer, John.
Goddamn. Johnny's always trying to make me do things. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why do I have to do everything around here? Fuck.
You have the Switch.
You could get one.
You don't have a Switch, John?
No, I have a 3DS.
You have a PS4?
No, 3DS.
You don't have any, like, consoles?
Wii U.
Wii U? The fuck?
Step into this generation, brother. What are you, from the past?
I think he is.
Johnny is from the year 2006.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Naked Invader. What's up, dude? Who are you? Come here, give me a high five. Stay out of camera range. Yo. He's wearing a shirt.
What's going on?
Well, there's a little man over here. He's wearing a shirt, but he ain't wearing pants.
Randy
See, there's a little
Orton style.
hand there.
I'm a woman. Anna.
You what?
He's causing trouble. What are you doing? Get over there. You keep your butt down, you little monkey. Invasion.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I saw some
be-
hair there.
I could be hanging out with that little savage right now, but I'm watching Backlash.
I love that little savage.
Backlash. I could be hanging out with my son, but I'm watching Backlash.
Backlash. Joey Styles.
I could be smoking weed right now.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that.
I'm thinking about it.
I have weed too. Look. See? I'm not bluffing. I've got weed, and we could be smoking it right now. We're eating cookie brownies. We could be eating cookie brownies and smoking weed, but instead, I'm going to sit here and watch Backlash for 3 hours.
Just Harvey.
God.
This should be a good match, though, I hope.
Watching this pay-per-view has made me rethink all of my life's choices. All right? I'm here watching Backlash. when I could be hanging out playing Animal Crossing. Yet I'm watching Backlash.
Did you guys happen to see their top 10 list for Backlash? Like, I think WWE had their own like list they put on the YouTube today.
They ripped us off.
Like Backlash matches?
And?
Well, our matches aren't even close to the same. Like, you could imagine their greatest matches were definitely not our greatest matches.
Was Hogan
Except
Triple H on yours?
No.
Except Cactus Jack and Randy Orton, obviously.
That was on their list? That was
probably
our
was their
number one.
best. It probably was their number one too. I don't remember exactly, but they had like Goldberg against The Rock, and that was definitely not on my list. Yeah, exactly.
What about Vince and Shane versus Shawn and God?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the whole thing, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think they had Edge, Triple H, Cena. I think that was one of them. Undertaker, Batista was one.
Yeah.
So just like pretty much their main events for the most part.
We did our top 10 Backlash matches in the history of Backlash on Dave and Johnny Live this week. You could check out on the YouTube channel right now. Check that out. Here's Jeff Hardy clapping to the Performance Center to try and get them on his side.
I think it's working. I
They're
think they're going to clap
paid
along
be
with them.
there. They're paid. It's a paid audience. It's not real fans. It's not real wrestling.
In the 80s, they paid audiences for like WCCW and stuff.
Maybe, but that's the 80s, and that's not WWE pay-per-views.
I think WCW did too,
WWF
actually.
didn't.
Yeah.
WWF also probably had some.
I'm sure, yeah.
And stuff.
But this is, I mean, we know they're paid here.
Yeah, they're
They're not even
employees.
pretending
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be unpaid.
They're wrestlers.
I remember it was a Money in the Bank. I think the one you guys went to, Paul Rossetti was paid to like clap for Del Rio.
Well,
They
they
showed
have
it on
seat
camera.
fillers and stuff. They do that.
Oh, real.
Sheamus and Jeff Hardy in the ring now.
Super chat.
Yo. Thank you, Derek John, for the super chat. He says, I'm not watching, just listening to you guys. Yeah, that's right. Forget Backlash. You don't need to
probably
watch
the
Backlash.
best way to do it.
Yeah, just watch us.
It's probably more entertaining.
Yeah, you don't have to watch Backlash. We're going to talk shit. We're going to say things. We're going to eat the rest of these cookie brownies.
Tell you all you need to know.
You know? I'll say all sorts of crazy things, you know? You never know. What?
What was that?
What do you think that was?
That was pretty rough. Wow, you guys are really off the wall here. Wow.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Yeah, it was.
I guess I
I'm glad I'm not there right now. That's fantastic.
See the sacrifice I go through, John?
That's what I call a hot bite.
I have to sit in a room with Sir Fartsalon over here.
Oh, it's good to be back.
I feed this guy.
good.
I give him cookie brownies. I'm getting invaded by my son who's not even wearing
Again?
pants. His dick's out just walking around on YouTube. Where are you going? He's pushing the camera around. Whoa.
As long as he
What's
stays
going on
off
here?
camera.
Ah.
I brought the chaos.
Hold on, I'm gonna
This-
go. I gotta go apprehend my son. This is pure chaos.
He's bringing the ruckus.
Andy can smell
This-
that
this-
from across the pond, he says. Get out of here, you little savage.
This video is clearly not for kids. So, Andy, I hope you put the kids to bed by now. 'Cause,
NSFW.
yeah, exactly.
He's so
Uh-oh.
pissed.
He's
He wants
really
to watch a
bad.
pay-per-view with me.
I understand that. I missed that. It was always fun watching it with him. He's got a good view for this.
This is what I go through.
Michael Cole said Sheamus got a lot of gas left in his tank.
Oh,
that feels
you better not. Oh, I'm gonna chop the shit out of you
That
tonight.
was a good time.
This is a great time. This is a great time right
Oh, for
here.
I was
you,
really hoping that would get cut off.
stiff
Man, we're
skin.
getting violence on this show.
Yeah,
This is great.
this is more violent than WWE right now because what I'm doing is a shoot. He doesn't know that this is coming.
It's starting to Beavis and
Super
Butthead
chat,
all of a
super
sudden.
chat.
Antoinette with the super chat. She says, "Thanks for the watch along. Love it. Hi, Zev."
That's right. That's right. My farts bring home the bacon.
Oh, yeah. I want everybody to drop a super chat every time this guy farts in my in studio.
Challenge accepted.
I mean, yeah. Oh no, no. God damn. I feed this man. I welcome him into my home. He's the first guest I have in studio, and this is how he repays me. I'm probably gonna get fart coronavirus now.
So respect for the pizza.
It's disgusting.
To be fair, you fed him, so it's kind of your own fault.
No, that's that's only Johnny North would come up with that logic. Feed a man, and then when he farts all over your home, that's your fault.
It's the Johnny North doctrine.
Take that, John. That's directed right at you. That's what I think about you in your comments.
I'm really glad I'm in my little box here.
Yeah,
myself.
Look like he's at Dr. Melfi's office.
You better stay in your box, Johnny
with,
North.
like, the wood background, the picture, and the chair. You look like Tony Soprano right now, John. Like, you look like you're at the therapist's office.
Not quite as badass, though.
No, but like it looks like he's green screened into there.
As long as it doesn't fade to black out of nowhere, we're all good.
You can't fade to black out of nowhere, John. It's cut to black. Fade would be
You could
like
fade to black.
Not
Out of nowhere.
Not out of nowhere. You see it fading.
But you wouldn't see it coming.
That's film theory for today.
Hey, Don't Stop Believing's playing, John. Get ready. Pow, 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 pow. What just happened?
It sounds like the little guy's singing, it sounds like.
I don't know what he's saying. What are you saying? Oh, it's
He's
mass
knocking stuff
pandemonium.
down.
This is pandemonium. He's knocking stuff
Does he
down.
have pants?
Lawrence
Does he have
Cartier.
pants?
Lawrence Cartier on the chat says, Ben Simon, a gremlin, but with farts. Boom! Shout out to Lawrence on the chat.
Lorenzo with the benzo.
Shout out to Lawrence, my man.
What's up, Lawrence?
Hey, John, a guy who watched Wrestling Uncensored said you were too stoned to understand what was going on our show. There was some YouTube comment I saw that said that you were like all stoned on the show.
John.
And I was like, Johnny is like straight edge. I was like, he's like, the guy on the right is like too high for this show. And I was like, the guy on the right, is he talking about me? Did I look really high on that show? Because, you know, sometimes. But no, he was talking about you. And I was like, you must be mistaken, my friend. I replied to the comment and I defended your honor. But now after these comments that you're making, I kind of regret defending your honor. You little.
Well, I think he was actually fair because, like, when we filmed that was like right after SmackDown, and man, was I dead tired after SmackDown. Like, it was a struggle just to keep my eyes open. So maybe that came across on the video. So I think that's actually, he's spot on actually about that. It just, I wasn't actually stoned, but I made it look stoned.
Johnny North taking the criticism in stride.
You should do a stoned gimmick, John. You know, if you could pull it off, you know. Kind of squint.
No, I don't think I could really pull it off that well because
We can teach you.
hanging on you guys, I still don't know what it's all about.
What's he saying?
He doesn't know what it's all about.
Bro kick. Wasn't that a bro kick or was that a big boot? I guess it was just a big boot. Looked like a bro kick.
If the match isn't over, that's not a bro kick.
You're a bro kick.
You're
Fella.
a bro kick.
Here we go.
No, you're a bro kick.
Simon and North. Simon and North.
I'll fucking get you, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, you watch F is for Family?
I'm on episode 2 or 3 now, I think, of season 4.
Oh, yeah, you've been watching it? It's good, man.
A little bit.
I
It's been
love
all
it.
right.
I like it.
I think I like season 3 better so far.
I don't know. I like season 4. Season 3 was like crazy with that guy there. Was that guy's name? Chet?
The guy who... I thought you meant the guy who's always on blow all the time, but okay.
No, not that guy. Not the neighbor. The military guy who was messing with him the whole season.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, he just had a rough time that whole friggin' season. Like, it was rough for him, actually.
Well, it's rough for him. For Frank, you're talking about? It's rough for Frank all the time.
Well, this is just more he's battling his, like, past demons right now with his dad. Like, it's not... like it's rough, but I feel like he's been through worse. Actually, this is just more
Yeah.
just his childhood drama.
Yeah, this season it's more like his kids going through it, his wife going through it. I'm further along. I'm in like season or episode 7 or 8. God damn, it's a good show. F is for Family. I really like it. Bill Burr. It's a Bill Burr show. Bill Burr is the star. It's a cartoon. It's really good. You don't watch that, eh?
I watched a couple episodes, but never caught on.
Get into it. It's good. It's really good. A little depressing, but good.
Yeah.
I like it though. I really like
Well,
it.
he talks about suicide like a lot. Like this rat, like the dog dropped like a rat in front of him, and he's like, "Lucky rat."
Yeah.
He's dead.
Make it the last night, Charlie. Make it the last night.
So rough, like.
Yeah.
But it's funny though, because like he's just kind of joking around. But
It's a really good
Kinda
show.
not.
It's really funny. I really like Bill Burr. I think he is a brilliant man. I don't know if you saw the clip that's been going around of Bill Burr on Joe Rogan.
I've seen a couple.
Did you
clips.
see that clip?
I know what happened. I haven't seen it yet though.
I want to play the audio if I can. It was just so brilliant. Bill Burr, he's just dead on. I want to play this.
I did
I'm
I'm
going to play this for
I
you.
saw the Cejudo clip though with Rogan. That was good. He talked about AEW. That was cool.
Oh, I didn't see that. So Jeff Hardy and Sheamus are still wrestling, but I'm going to play Bill Burr and what
I
he
wanna
said.
play this.
Whoa. That's not me. Wait, that's me. Hold on a second.
That is you, yeah.
Here's Bill Burr. This clip's been going around YouTube today, and it's Bill Burr on Joe Rogan from a couple days ago. I recommend you listen to it because Bill Burr is a really smart guy, really funny guy. And here's Bill Burr talking about, people who have all these opinions about coronavirus and, a lot of online medical experts that never went to school. You know what I'm saying? Here's Bill Burr. This is good. This is strong stuff it's just a short clip.
You want people to walk down the street with a mask on?
Let's not start this, Joe.
Do you, though?
Let's not start this. Okay.
Let's start it.
I don't want to start this bullshit. I'm not going to sit here with no medical degree, listening to you with no medical degree, with an American flag behind you, smoking a cigar, acting like we know what's up better than the CDC. All I do is I watch the news once every 2 weeks. I'm like, mask or no mask? Still mask? All right, mask. That's all I give a fuck about.
Fucking right. Bill Burr. Voice of a generation, brother. Dead on.
What's
Dead
great, every time he says anything, I just think it's Frank talking.
Yeah, well, it's exactly the same voice. He doesn't put on a voice, but I just love that, man. It's just like, yes.
You used to write for Chappelle's show.
Yes, he used to appear on Chappelle's show.
You see Dave Chappelle's YouTube?
Yeah, I saw that.
Not as much comedy.
Not that funny. Oh, what just happened?
I think it was supposed to.
Oh, Jeff crumpled. Good God almighty. What? Okay, you got to see that again. I'm rewinding. All right, guys, I'm rewinding because that was a mess. Jeff Hardy fell off the top rope. So Jeff's on the top rope. Sheamus falls off. Jeff is on the top. And then... Ooh, yeah. Sheamus tried to trip him off the top rope, and Jeff just kind of fell on Sheamus. That was ugly. There's
the fella drop.
The Celtic Cross, I think he calls it.
That's the fella drop.
It's not the fella drop. That's not what it's called. It's the Celtic Cross.
Remember when we saw Sheamus at Money in the Bank in Philadelphia? He went through like a ladder with his knees.
Yeah, he was hurt.
I think he tore like his ACL, so he was out for like 6 months after that.
Yeah.
I remember us looking at that spot and being like, that's it for Sheamus.
Yeah, it was a very rough spot. He like went off the top rope.
He got pushed.
And there was a ladder there, like
on the outside.
Half. It was like part of it was on the apron, and the other part was on the announce table. And Sheamus went off the top rope. He got pushed, and then he dropped through
knees first,
and it was
double knee drop.
Super rough.
Yeah, crazy spot.
Franco316 says the fart is the greatest live moment ever. Wow.
The fart heard around the world.
Wow. You will live forever. Your ass will live forever in infamy.
All right, I can deal with that.
I mean, please don't do it again.
Infamous.
You do it again, I will smack you again. We're here. We're in the same room. Jiu-Jitsu's going to resume soon, all right? We're going to start rolling soon. Hell yeah.
You know, I'm guessing now this was actually not taped, this portion of Backlash at least, because that was clearly a botch when Jeff fell off the top there. They easily could have edited that out. So I think this is actually happening right now.
Yeah. Well, it says live at the top right of the screen. I believe him.
Yeah, I never always believed them, but I believe it now.
Yeah. I think that was a botch. I think some of this might be live. Why not? Why not?
Well, I mean, does it make a difference, right? I mean, you can make the matches kind of almost perfect in a sense, so why not do that? Does it really matter if it's live or not?
I don't know. It just feels better when it's live. I mean, you can't always tell, but botches and a match without edits is better. It has a more gritty, real feel, If there was a quick cut in the match and you could kind of see that they cut, it'd take you out of it.
Yeah, like remember Michelle McCool cut a promo. She wanted to have like a loser leaves like SmackDown match with Layla, and like it's like a live mic. She goes loser leaves, and then you could hear just a quick clear edit of her going WWE, and then like they piped in the crowd. Like you could tell that was that, and like so yeah, I still remember that. That was like 10 years ago.
Well, that's it. You don't want those kind of weird cuts when you're watching a show. It takes you out of it.
Less material for Botchamania.
That's true.
Yeah, that will definitely make Botchamania.
Oh, Jeff just hit Twist of Fate. He's going up to the top rope, brother.
Yeah, your show and Botchamania is how I've been keeping up these days.
Swanton. 2, 3.
Well, that's it.
Oh, no. Sheamus with his foot on the ropes, brother.
Diabolical.
Sheamus survives. Bob Cote on the chat, he says he sees lots of people without masks on public transit. Our numbers are down for now. Wow. And Fizzgig says nobody is wearing a mask in rural Missouri. I didn't know you were out in Missouri. Or Missouri? What do you guys prefer? Missouri or Missouri? I like Missouri.
Missouri.
It's got a nice ring to it, but I'm not sure what you guys out in Missouri prefer. Missouri or Missouri?
It's known as the Show Me State. I
Show
always
me.
wonder, like, show me what?
Yeah, what are you supposed to show us? Mark McGuire?
An arch?
I don't know. I like Missouri.
Well,
a lot of great wrestlers
with the mask
from there.
today.
Randy Orton.
I think I only saw like 4 people wearing masks today, so yeah, mask numbers are definitely down.
Sheamus. Big brogue kick. Sheamus wins. That was a solid match. You're saying you're seeing fewer masks?
Well, fewer masks, but when you're outside and as long as you're social distancing, I don't think it's that big of a problem.
Yeah.
But I also see a lot of people not social distancing. That's the big thing.
You've been on Lachine Canal, John.
Nobody's NDG, it's just as bad.
I imagine.
There was a protest right outside my work. Nobody was social distancing there.
Yeah, well, those people don't believe in wearing masks, so I'm not surprised by that.
It was a fake news protest. It was insane.
For what?
Fake news.
Really? Like
These people did not seem very bright.
InfoWars kind of people?
Yeah. A lot of talk about the Clinton Foundation, Bill Gates, the Illuminati, and whatever else they could figure out. Lizard people.
George Soros?
I'm sure he was part of the list.
And like they own Bell?
They weren't even going at Bell.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
I think it's just media in general, it seemed like.
They was mostly focused on the French media here. It was like Radio Canada and TVA. They mostly had signs about them, how they were fake. Which...
and there was an American flag.
So wait, like they said, like they were saying fake news about Trump or Legault, or
I don't know.
Yeah, like fake. Because in the States, it's like, well, they say
it's not clear.
Fake towards.
It's not clear what they were saying.
Big Titus.
Now, you tweeted that they threatened somebody, but they didn't threaten you exactly.
That's right.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, some guy from my work went down and, like, I don't know, he's interviewing them, and they, like, one guy threatened to kick his ass or something, and I was like, oh, yeah? You want me to go down there and find him, and I could kick his ass? How about that? But, no, I went down there, I started walking around. You saw I did an Instagram story video there, just kind of filming them, being like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, you know? Nobody threatened me. They looked at me, but, you know, I was looking at them. So nobody threatened me at all.
Did they have signs?
Oh, they had a lot of signs. A lot of signs, mostly about fake news. Yeah, but there was like an American flag there. There was a lot of Quebec flags. There was an Italian flag for some reason. No Canadian flags, though. Very strange. It's just a strange group. Strange group. All white people, by the way. All white. Every single person there was a white person.
Late 30s, early 40s, kind of.
Yeah, different mix. Like older people. I'd say more people in their 50s, 40s, and 50s. It was strange.
There was cops there though too, so like it was peaceful.
Yeah, well, cops were there to make sure that it stayed peaceful.
There's a police station right there.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird little protest, but they weren't social distancing.
Did you see the anti-Black Lives Matter protests in London?
Anti?
They were chanting, "We're racist, and that's the way we like it."
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
A
shit!
bunch of like football hooligans.
What?
Yeah.
Wow,
I thought you would've
that's
seen that.
terrible.
They're like, "We're racist, and that's the way we like it." Like a soccer chant. Ridiculous. They got their asses handed to
that's
them
bad.
too.
Yeah, good. What the hell is wrong with people?
Yeah. Jolly old
Who is
England.
out there chanting to be proud to be racist? That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Man, even Hulk Hogan was ashamed to be racist.
Yeah, he said to a point.
Brother. Oh, yeah. It's Otis. He's with Mandy.
Oh, we're gonna get that Baron Corbin match.
Are we? No. Otis is just cutting a promo with Miz and Morrison, telling them, like, hey, if you win the title tonight, you might not hold it for very long because Otis is going to cash in. Oh, yeah!
That's probably better than what the actual promo is.
Yeah, well, of course.
You know, because Otis says, "Oh yeah," they should take back, dust off an old nickname and call him the Nacho Man. You know, like from those Billionaire Ted sketches, but
Oh,
like
God, no.
use it seriously, like he loves nachos.
That's not a good idea. That's a terrible gimmick.
Vince, if you're listening,
But they would do that. It's just, don't give them bad ideas. Nia Jackson,
also give
Asuka.
Should give him the old Jesse and Festus song too as well. I think it suits him better.
oh, biscuits and gravy.
Made me a
Exactly.
man. Biscuits and gravy. Made me all that I am.
Too bad they fired Festus again.
Oh, yeah. They did fire Festus.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Don't fire
isn't he
Festus.
already an Impact though?
they fired Eric too.
Is he?
Impact?
You shared that Slammiversary clip, right? On Twitter, and that
They-
had Festus in it.
They teased like every released WWE wrestler to show up. Rusev was in it. Anderson and Gallows were in it. EC3 was in it. Eric Young was in it. All sorts of guys that got released.
A lot of guys former TNA guys too.
Yeah, a lot of them were teased to show up at Slammiversary. How many of those guys do you think actually will show up at Slammiversary?
EC3.
I think Heath Slater for sure. Because, you guys didn't see it. Rhino did a promo saying that I have a partner and he has kids.
Oh, okay.
So Slater, I think, is for sure. I know you guys care a lot about that.
Yeah, Rhino.
Oh my God, I'm totally going to tune into Slammiversary to see Heath Slater.
And Rhino together again.
It's like I tune into AEW so I could see Luke Harper and world champion Dean Ambrose. Womp womp.
It was a good match, though.
Antoinette wants to know who wins, Miz or Morrison. I think whoever gets the pin, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, remember when they had the situation
Good
where we
answer,
had
John.
Sammy and Kevin,
Yeah.
where they're like, oh, it doesn't matter who gets the pin. We're both the champion. So
Yeah.
maybe that's how they're going to work it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know they're not going to win. They haven't cared that far into this.
I know. They're not going to win. They're going to get their asses kicked by Braun Strowman. Andy says, them idiots in London don't speak for any of us. Absolute idiots who've got it kicking. Good on you, Andy.
Right.
We know that those guys don't represent you, Andy. You're a good man. There's just a bunch of idiots there. They could have been in London. They could have been in Toronto. They could have been, anywhere. There are dumb, racist idiots all over the place, and it seems like they're getting exposed more and more.
And their ass is kicked.
Yeah, well, I don't advocate for violence. I do advocate for people getting exposed.
Just seems to be happening.
I mean, I like violence, but I like violence when both parties have consented to the violence. That's my favorite type of violence. Always get consent, all right? Consent is very important in this world in many different aspects, especially when you're going to do violence.
You know, in Seattle, or the state of Washington,
Yeah.
I think that was in the Joe Rogan podcast also with Bill Burr.
Yeah.
About that too. How if you and another guy consent to fight it out,
Yeah.
a cop can stand by and let you duke it out till like, someone gets knocked out or something.
That's kind of cool.
And neither of you like go to jail or anything like that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
That's good.
It's a weird law.
I don't know if it's like that here,
It's like
though.
Old West.
No,
Okay.
it's not like that
It's
here.
from like the Old West kind of.
Yeah, it's not like that here. Yeah, if two guys say, okay, we're going to fight each other and a cop shows up, he's not going to let you fight. Not here anyways.
Maybe some cops.
Maybe some cops. I don't
I
know.
can see some cops doing it.
Yeah.
They'll say fight in a cage or something, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So Nia's in the ring. Here comes Asuka. Anybody think Asuka's going to lose here? I don't.
I hope not.
That'd be bad. Nia's not good.
She's not safe. How many times are they going to make that a storyline? She injures somebody.
I don't know. As long as she keeps doing it, they're not going to punish her for it because she'll just call her cousin Dwayne. Dwayne, they're being mean to me.
Why doesn't Dwayne go like, hey, I had $7 and I didn't complain, so you stop complaining to me. It doesn't matter how you feel. Why is he all,
How many times a day do you think Nia Jax says, my cousin's The Rock? Oof. How many times a day do you think that comes out of her mouth?
To, like, put leverage over somebody?
I don't think it comes out that much anymore because I imagine they've all heard it by now. They all know it by now, so why repeat yourself?
How many times a day do you think Natty talks about her uncle Bret Hart?
Or Charlotte's dad, Ric Flair?
Come on.
I would say barely at all, actually.
I don't know about that. I think Nia Jax talks about her cousin Dwayne all the time. Just drops him in conversation just to let everybody know. Oh, I talked to my cousin Dwayne the other day, and he was very concerned with how I'm being treated by people on Twitter. I'm going to lock my Twitter account like Alexa Bliss because people are mean to me.
For real?
Alexa Bliss locked her Twitter account. How do you have over 1 million followers on Twitter and lock your account? People can still see the shit you're posting, Alexa Bliss. It's not working. She's getting weird people following her, and I get it, and, whatever. But, I saw that she locked, you put the little lock on your thing so you can't follow Alexa Bliss unless you get permission. You got over 1 million people following you. You really think you're going to get a private Twitter there? Usually people lock their Twitter when they get a new job so that, their employers can't see all the crazy bullshit that they post online. But I don't know why Alexa Bliss locked her Twitter. I think that was a little weird. Nia's next to do it. They're so mean to me, Dwayne. Call Twitter and tell them to stop. They say I hurt Kyrie Sane. Well, Nia, did you hurt Kyrie Sane? Yeah, but it's not my fault. Nia, you suck. You're a jabroni. Exactly. You can't work for shit.
Why doesn't he do that?
If you smell...
Rock's always like, responsibility,
Yeah.
Your own, That's his whole gimmick,
Yeah, well.
$7.
Except when it comes to Nia Jax.
Well, you protect family, you support family no matter what. I think you guys know what that's all about, right? So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If he farts in the room, you're still behind him 100%. You're still beside him.
It's not the same as giving someone a concussion.
He farted in the room. I hit him like 3 times.
Yeah.
I hit him.
Well, that's it. You duked it out, and you settled your differences. That's it. I'm sure they said they're sorry backstage.
That's right. I use smoke screen.
Next time you're in a room with me, John, I am farting in it. All right, just out of revenge to you.
I'm glad this COVID thing is going to last a very long time.
Yeah, that's right. You better be glad. I've heard it can be transmitted through farts too.
What?
Yeah. Like if somebody farts and you smell their fart and they have coronavirus, now you have coronavirus. I heard that. I don't know if that's true.
That sounds like something AJ came up with.
Yeah, AJ might have told me that. I don't know.
Oh no, bro, it's true. It's true.
It definitely wasn't Fred. Fred thinks it's all fake.
Of course he does. Was he at that protest, Fred?
No, but he supports them.
Of course he does.
He definitely supports them.
Of course he does.
Fred thinks all media is fake. We should get Fred on here.
Him?
Fred, are you watching this thing? Fred, where are you?
Does Fred think he's fake?
Fred's watching NASCAR right now.
Oh, what the
NASCAR?
That makes sense, actually, I guess. Classic Fred. He believes all news is fake. He believes coronavirus is fake, and he's watching NASCAR on a Sunday night. He's a good man. He's a good man.
He's
He's great.
He's
I
alive.
love him. I love him. He's one of my best friends. We think very differently. You know, we have completely opposing views on most everything, but we agree on a lot of things too. It's weird. It's weird. Like Fred and I are very similar, but very different. You know? It's like Johnny.
Well, he's kind of the
similar but different.
Yes, very different. But I guess some things are the same. Very slim. But yes,
Very.
we can get along, coexist.
What's he talking about?
Like-
What are you talking about? Oh, okay, I see.
Always.
I don't
always
know.
gotta dig.
Yeah,
Always gotta.
yeah. He's always got to take
There's no
shots.
dig there.
Little thing. There's
Yeah,
little
whatever,
things
There's no
there.
dig.
Whatever,
Little
John.
dig. Little slim talk. Slim Jim.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either. Slim Charles?
Are you talking about how we're both
The only-
manscaped?
That's
Like a
Slim.
little bit, but whatever. Like, who cares? Like, no one cares about
You-
that right
you've
now.
been-
Let's
you've been
start a
trimming
commercial.
John.
We're not doing a commercial? I thought we were doing a
Well,
commercial.
of course. Well,
Tending
we
to
can do
your
a commercial right
topiary.
now if you want.
No. There's a match going on.
But I could talk about how, like, have you tried it? Getting, like, your butt hair? Like, man, it's fantastic for getting your butt hair. But I don't know if we want to go there.
How do you see there? You get a mirror?
Well, you kind of have to go by feel.
Oh, yeah. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, John.
Oh, it's very dangerous.
Do not go into the inner sanctum.
Well, that's it. You got to be
Well-
careful.
Oh.
Naya just, like, jackhammered Asuka there. That was pretty rough ski.
She jacks hammered.
Oh, nice. Franco316 says, Dave, want to be my bodyguard? Well, what does it pay? Is it a real gig, Franco? Because, yeah, sure. I'll be a bodyguard.
Who's after you, Franco?
Yeah, is anybody after you? Are you okay, man?
Why do you need a bodyguard?
Yeah, Franco. And, hey, you know, what does the gig pay? I'll be your bodyguard. That'd be awesome. I'd love to be somebody's bodyguard.
I think you need a license.
No, you don't.
This got a security license, no?
I don't think you
It's
need
a
a license.
security license,
Well,
yeah.
if you have a gun, you do.
No, I don't have to. I don't have a gun.
Well, then you can't be.
I can
No,
just
but I think you need a
bodyguards.
security license.
What? If I wanted to hire Johnny North as my bodyguard, you're saying I couldn't just hire you as my bodyguard and pay you like, you know, $10 a day to be my bodyguard?
Well, I actually have a security license, so that could actually happen. But
alright.
you'd actually need that.
What about AJ, who doesn't have a security license? He's like a solid martial artist. You're saying I couldn't hire him to be my bodyguard? Why not? Who's to say that shouldn't I be able to judge whoever is my bodyguard, you know? I should decide who
No,
my
apparently-
bodyguard is, not the rules, not the law. No, I'm hiring
It's
whoever I
the
want as
Quebec-
my bodyguard.
The
I don't need a
Quebec government
bodyguard
controls
anyways.
all.
Yeah, well, whatever. They don't control me, okay?
I'll have Diesel as my bodyguard.
They can suck it. I got Mr. Hughes.
Oh.
That'd be my bodyguard.
So this has been pretty much one-sided so far, no, hasn't it? Like,
A lot of
wow, like-
a lot of Nia Jax, yeah, getting the offense in.
She hit a jackhammer that was very Undertaker Goldberg like almost.
Yeah, it was ugly. You see the new episode of The Last Ride? I watched that today.
I haven't seen it yet. It came out. Wow, finally! It's been a while.
Yeah, they waited a little while, and the next one, I think they're going to talk about the what do you call it? The Boneyard match, and it's not
The
going to
last
come
one's
out.
last episode.
It's not going to come out till June 21st or next Sunday, I guess. Yeah. But the new one came out today, and it was good. Taker talked about doing the StarCast signing and getting heat with Vince because of it. How Vince called them, was like, "What are you doing a StarCast signing for, pal?" And Taker's like, "I'm just doing an autograph signing." He's like, "Yeah, but it's part of the AEW thing, you know." And so Taker pulled
They didn't
out
say
of it.
AEW on the show.
No, they didn't say AEW, but Taker said, you know, it was part of another promotion. They were doing a show, and Vince thought I was maybe going to be part of it. And he's like, and Taker's like, "I wouldn't do that. You know me, Vince. Been in this company for so long." But apparently Vince was a little bit mad about it, that Taker was going to do the autograph signing at StarCast, and Taker was a little bit mad that Vince told him not to do it. You know, Vince kind of made him not do it, even though Taker assured him that he wasn't going to go to the AEW show. He was just going to do the StarCast.
Money on
but
the table.
that's it. He couldn't get paid, you know, so Vince stopped him from that paycheck.
What?
And, you know, Taker seemed upset about it, and they talked about it on the documentary, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, Asuka with a flying armbar on the outside of the
but
ring. Yeah.
Didn't that help Taker get like a brand new contract because of that?
They didn't say that exactly. They did not say that
Okay.
specifically on the show, but maybe. It's possible, but they didn't mention it. But it was cool, you know. They talked about the Goldberg match. Michelle was
I look
worried.
forward to that.
Okay. Asuka kicks Nia Jax in the head and comes back into the ring at the count of 10 to make it and win the match by countout.
I'll take it.
That's very cheap.
Wait, did Asuka win, or was it a double countout? Did she make
Oh,
it
that's
in?
even worse.
Either way, she retains.
I think she made it in, and she won by countout.
Oscar.
Yeah, Asuka wins, retains by countout.
Okay.
Okay. I guess
Doesn't look like a strong champion.
Nia and Asuka are going to keep going. Yeah, I mean, she loses to Charlotte on Raw. She can't
Twice.
really beat Asuka. I mean, she got beat up most of the match, and then she wins by countout.
I'll have an Extreme Rules match next
Well,
time.
I guess at this point they're like, well, she's done everything, so we can make her weak because she's still like a champion in a lot of people's eyes, so she can be a weak champion going forward.
I don't think Asuka made it back. That was a double countout, right?
I haven't seen it yet. Hold on. I'd have to watch it, actually.
Yeah, you pay attention, John. We're a bit ahead of you.
I'm at the count right now.
That match was not very good.
Well, it was very one-sided. It's just like Nia beat her up pretty much most of the match.
Yeah, not much of a match there.
Yeah,
This-
that looked like a double countout.
Yeah, double, right? But Asuka kind of tried to get back in, but she didn't make it.
She didn't make it.
Double countout. Officially, it was a double countout.
All right.
Oh, that's bad.
On pay-per-view.
Well,
There's a-
it's not just that. It's just, she's lost the last like 3 matches now, pretty much.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. I don't know what they're doing with Asuka.
Maybe she wants out.
Highly doubtful. Where else is there to go right now?
Doesn't she have a daughter or something?
Does she? I don't think so.
I heard about that, but I'm not sure about that. But I did hear that apparently she's a mom.
Really?
Yeah, I think Asuka's like a single mom, or her kids in Japan.
But that's a rumor. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought she mentioned on your YouTube channel.
I heard
Cooks.
somebody mentioned it
I don't know for sure.
in WWE.
Really? I don't know much about Asuka's personal life.
She keeps it close to her chest.
But if she does have a kid in Japan, you would think at some point she'd want to go back. Or maybe not.
Green Day still around? What is this album cover? This is Bowling Shoe Ugly. What the?
Designed by
Let's
the
remember
New
they
Day.
were
Green Day.
doing SmackDown for a while.
Yeah, but I mean they licensed the song, but just I didn't know they were still around. You know, I mean,
I didn't know Green Day was still a thing either. What are those guys, 60? Those guys are old.
They still exist. Weezer still exists. Like they're all still there.
Rivers Cuomo celebrated his 50th birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Rivers.
50?
We love you.
Oh, the Green Day
He did
guy
a very good.
Billy Joe Armstrong is only 48. Feels like he should be way
He looks
older.
great for 48.
Does he?
The bassist in Green Day always looked like way older than the other two guys.
Which
Mike-
one's he?
Yes.
Mike Dirnt.
Mike Dirnt.
He
He's
also-
also 48.
Okay, well he just looks haggard then.
Green Day.
His lifestyle. It's
And
rough.
Trey Cool, which is lame.
I'm not looking him up. I don't care about Green Day anymore. I've given up on Green
I
Day.
remember when you had Nimrod
I mean, you know,
hitching a ride
in the
That was a big
90s, I
song.
think everybody had that CD.
Yeah, that's the one that had the Good Riddance on it.
I don't
The
remember.
song from Seinfeld. You know?
I think I got it in one of those,
Rivers-
buy like a dozen CDs for a penny and then cancel your thing so you don't have to buy more CDs.
Weezer though still holds up.
Oh, yeah.
You listen to Blue Album.
I like it.
Weezer. Rivers did a very good basket case cover recently.
Yeah, well they do a lot of covers nowadays.
You're
Well,
a
they're pretty much
basket
all
covers.
covers now.
Boom!
Yeah, somewhat.
Roasted.
Yeah. Do you have the time?
I can accept that. Would I come around? No, not at all.
Okay. Trying to think of another Green Day song.
No. Speaking of green, there's Kayla being green slimed.
This is Nickelodeon.
Oh, God, it's so stupid. I hate SmackDown almost as much as I hate Raw.
To be fair, that AJ Styles Daniel Bryan match is still the best match I think we've seen so far this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nothing tonight has been good. Right?
The kickoff match was good.
It was okay. It was a 7-minute match that was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't great. This pay-per-view has been weak sauce.
Well,
Sheamus,
this watch
Jeff
along's been a lot of
Hardy,
fun actually, but
Asuka, Nia, Jax.
that's my opinion.
Oh, I've been having fun doing a watch along with you. You mocking my technical difficulties that I'm trying to fix. Oh yeah, that's been great, John. My brother farting all up in this
Only
closed
once.
room. Oh yeah, that's been fantastic. I'm having a great time.
Just one.
Is your son in bed now?
No.
Oh, that's rough.
See, he's always poking at me. He's always just trying to fuck with me.
Yeah. So work on your words, John. Work on your use of language.
That's rough. Is it fucking? I'm gonna.
You know, you need to learn empathy.
It'll be
John.
okay.
John, do you know empathy?
He doesn't know nothing. He doesn't know nothing.
My friend, empathy.
Hey, John.
I do care a lot about myself.
That's not empathy.
You care
John.
about what?
That's not
Yourself?
Empathy. That's not empathy.
You care about yourself? Is that what
The
you're saying,
opposite
John?
Of empathy.
Yeah, but that's important though, so it's okay.
Yeah. Keep caring about yourself, John. I
My
could
own
say
little
some.
box.
I could. Yeah, exactly. You stay in your little box by yourself. Keep caring about yourself. You'll be stuck in your box forever.
Where's the love?
I'll never let you out of that box.
It's nice here in this little box.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you're comfortable in your box.
Small man in a box.
It's the only box you're gonna be seeing.
Oh!
Tommy Dreamer was a man in the box. And
Hey!
he did okay.
Huh?
Tommy Dreamer was a man in a box, and he did okay.
Yeah, well. When's the last time you were a man in a box? Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Little man invasion.
No.
What's up, dude? Come here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Does he have
No,
pants?
say
though?
hi over there. Say hi over there.
Mm-mm.
Up there. Oh, no. Forget it. All right, get out of here.
I see hair.
Uh-oh.
No, he doesn't want to leave.
My son just
He doesn't want to
invades.
get out.
He's doing an invasion. Come here. Are you doing going under
Don't
the
destroy
table?
anything. There's a lot of wires down there, no?
Oh, there's a lot of everything. There he is.
Wow. There he is.
What do you got to say?
Wow, he's getting big there.
Say hi.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, Zev. How are you?
Hi, Connie.
How's it going?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Are you watching the pay-per-view?
Hey, do your Otis impression.
Oh, yeah.
That's good, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
No.
That's good.
What else does Otis say? Is he, hey, Tucky?
Oh, hey, Tuggy.
That's good.
That's really good.
Oh, yeah, good.
Oh yeah. So.
Okay, go see your mama.
No.
Can you do the edge saw?
That's Anna.
Okay, go under. Go under. Go under. Go under.
Go on.
Okay, Mama will give you one. Go. Get out of here. It's because I'm trying to keep him. I'm trying to keep only his top half on camera because there's nothing.
You're doing
on his
a good
bottom
job.
Half.
You're doing a good job so far.
Yeah,
It's a
thanks.
wonderful cameo.
Well, he's getting potty trained now, so you got to keep him sans diaper, so he's always kind of ready to go. So his balls are out. He's got to.
Peter Pantsless.
That's it. He's got to stay only top half on camera. Otherwise,
YouTube friendly.
That's right.
And internet friendly, really.
That's right.
Not acceptable anywhere on the
Yeah, it's not acceptable on the internet.
Yeah,
And if
not
it is
acceptable at
acceptable
all
to you, you
whatsoever.
better check yourself.
Yeah. John, have a seat.
Yeah, John.
You ever met Chris Hansen, John?
To catch a
No,
Johnny
not at
North.
all.
What were you doing coming here? You drove 200 miles.
You just came to have pizza with a 13-year-old boy. That's
brought
weird.
beer.
You brought beer and sex toys to a 13-year-old's
I
house.
was just going to talk to them, tell them we shouldn't do this.
Those catch a predator, man. When they catch those guys, the guys are just like, "Whoa, I don't know. They have nothing. They got nothing because they show up and like a child. They think it's a child's house with like alcohol and condoms, and it's like, what are you doing here? And it's like grown man with a camera crew. God damn, that's crazy. Crazy show. All right, so here's Braun Strowman.
now.
Speaking of
Back to
predators,
wrestling.
not that type of predator,
No,
but like
like
a big monster predator.
Like an
you know?
apex predator, like
Yeah,
Randy.
that's it. Correct.
Yeah, Randy.
Not saying anything about Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I don't know what his is.
Whatever happened to that Velveteen Dream thing? I guess that went away, right?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't win the title, so who knows?
Yeah, well, you would hope that if the allegations about Velveteen Dream were true, that they wouldn't put him on TV ever again. Not just, not give him one of their belts, right?
I like writing people off. Writing people off is better.
Nah, I don't think so. All right, so here's the match. It's Miz and Morrison against Braun Strowman for the Universal title. We're actually gonna watch this. Bah, 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 bah. We'll be back for another watch along July 11th for UFC 251 at Fight Island, which is just in Abu Dhabi. It's not even cool.
They're not calling it UFC? SEA?
No, it's like not even on like. It's just like in Abu Dhabi on like an island, but they've been there before. It's not special. Kind of like.
But you know why,
Backlash.
though? You heard what Dana said, though, right?
What did Dana say?
He said, like, having it
Probably
outdoors,
a lie.
like on a beach,
Huh?
like it's going to look bad. He said it was going to look like trashy. He didn't say it would look pay-per-view good, so he didn't want it like outdoors.
What does Dana know about what looks good? All his shows look exactly the same. Dana's production is so bland. Dana doesn't try anything, man. Dana tries no gimmicks. Dana's so scared of his thing looking like pro wrestling, he makes it look so boring. When's the last time a UFC fighter had pyro or an interesting entrance or anything? Like, nothing ever happens in the UFC. It's like stupid music. Guys come out with their team, they hug, and then they go in the cage. Nothing cool ever happens.
Remember when Connor had like Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah, that happened one time.
In Ireland?
One time. No, it was in Vegas.
It was in Vegas.
It happened one time.
That was cool.
They don't do cool shit in the UFC, man. UFC is like very stuffy. Like as like cool as it is as a concept, like it's Ultimate Fighting Championship. If you actually watch the show, like it's very bland, like it's very like they don't have a lot of pizzazz. There's not a lot of flavor with the UFC. It's like, well, if the fights are good, but like everybody wears the same thing, everybody comes out to the same music, everybody has the same entrance. It looks super weak. Like if you had a WWE show that looked like a UFC show, you'd never watch WWE again. Could you imagine WWE where everybody comes out in the same gear, just different colors?
I mean, back in the day, it was just different colored.
No, but like
no
it is in the
gimmicks.
UFC,
Yeah, no
it's
gimmicks, yeah.
pathetic. There's no gimmicks. There's no color. There's nothing interesting. UFC is boring. Like they don't like it's a. I like MMA, But the UFC's presentation of it is very bland compared to like, Pride or any Japanese MMA promotion. They really bring it. They bring the production value. UFC is just like, here are the fights. Thanks for coming. Give us more of your money.
Have you watched One Championship?
Yeah, a little bit.
That looked amazing. Like the atmosphere for that was fantastic.
Yeah. They get it, man. They know it's a show. I don't know, man. Dana White is just anti anything fun. Anytime a fighter wants to do something fun or do a fun entrance, fun walkout song, Dana is always the one to nix it. You always hear, oh, I tried to do this, but Dana said I couldn't. Dana is the one who always like, no, I want it to look uniform and boring.
I imagine Tom Lawler had a lot of ideas.
Yeah, and they didn't let him do most of them.
He did it at the weigh-ins. Remember he did the Shockmaster?
Yeah, that's it. Guys could do stuff at the weigh-ins because they could get away with it, but come fight time, if you do that stuff on Dana's show, he gets really mad.
Was it Angela Hill? She would come out like different Street Fighter characters, I think, for the weigh-ins. That was cool. It was Angela Hill.
So this has been pretty straightforward so far, I guess.
Boring.
Very house show kind of match, This is like, ladies and gentlemen, Braun Strowman's in a handicap championship match tonight in Tulsa. Oh my God. Ooh.
And Miz and Morrison are like getting some advantage on him, but like,
what?
Not really.
After he got a lot of it over already.
Yeah. Well, what is it? Babyface shine, then the heat. I mean, right?
Well, double heat, right? Because there's two of them. So, but yeah.
Okay. Well, explain to us how a match works, John. Because this is what's happening. It's not complicated what they're doing, right? Babyface looks strong at the beginning. That's called the.
That's usually the shine of it. You're right.
Yeah, and then the heels come back. That's the heat, right? Heels put the beat down on the babyface.
You got the hope spot.
Yeah, and then come back, and then finish. Pretty much, right? That's wrestling. We just exposed the business, guys. Babyface shine, heat, come back, finish.
More or less.
It's pretty much it. That's an average match. Sometimes you do a little bit more, right?
Well, right. That's a straightforward way of doing it. But, I mean, there's different ways of approaching it. And, like, just because there's a shine where it's the good guy over, it doesn't mean he's going to dominate the whole thing. He can actually get some things against him, actually, in the heat as well. Like, it's not just a hope spot. There can actually be moments where he just has the over period.
During the heat.
Right.
Yeah, but then he gets cut off again, and they go back to the heat, right?
Well, yeah, but it's more elaborate than just, like, a little spot here or there. Like, for the most part, for the heat spot, like, Braun Strowman, definitely, he's always going to be fighting back no matter what. He's not just going to be like a dead fish the whole time. It doesn't make sense.
Well, we just saw Braun Strowman, he was getting beat up by Miz and Morrison, but then he just started fighting back on the Miz. He fights back. Miz tags out to Morrison, and then Morrison takes advantage again, and he's back on the heat on Braun Strowman, right? That's what you're talking about. It's exactly what you were talking about. Strowman was getting beat up, but then he fights back. He gets some over on the Miz, lands a kick and a punch and a few things, and then Miz tags out, and then Morrison kind of brings the advantage back, and we get right back into the heat.
Well, they're going to keep this mainly simple because, like, when you have the Miz, it's better to keep it simple because, like, when it gets too complicated, it seems like the quality dips quite a bit.
That's ugly.
When you have Miz and Braun Strowman, you got to keep things really simple.
I found with Morrison and Strowman, things got better.
Of course. They always do this.
So,
They always do this.
Morrison went to pin Strowman. Wait, what?
Like, Miz realized his mistake and was like, no, pin him, I'm sorry. And then it was a 2 count.
Okay, so Morrison looked like he had him beat, and he went 1-2, and then Miz pulled him off because Miz wanted to win, but then Miz, like, apologized and let Morrison pin him again, and then Strowman kicked out.
And here we come. Come back.
There's a choke slam from Braun Strowman. Hold on, here's Morrison. Oh, no. This looks like the comeback here from Braun.
He's calling for the
Because Braun's not just taking one of them out, he's taking both of them out. Took Miz out, Power slam on. Wow, that's a quick comeback. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
That's all it took.
That's the match.
That's all it took. One little, oh no, I want to be champion.
And Braun Strowman retains.
That always happens.
You don't need to overdo it, especially when you have the Miz. Just keep it simple and just like squash him. It makes you look good, so just do that.
That was a quick little comeback into the finish. It was like comeback finish. You know, it was like boom, boom, boom. Take the Miz out. Grab John Morrison. Hit him with your slam. Go home.
Like the video game.
Yeah.
You hit a little hit the Y button.
That was not elaborate. That was very simple. Another match that's just
house show.
Well, that would be like Raw quality, I think, but whatever.
No, house show.
We weren't expecting. House show, I find
better. Yeah, I agree with you.
There's more interaction, though.
Yeah. House shows are usually better than TV matches. House shows, they can actually wrestle like a good 10, 15 minutes. TV matches, you got to get in and get out. 5 minutes with entrances, you know? Oh, God. This is a fucking terrible pay-per-view. I don't know, man. Wrestling just pisses me off lately. Last AEW pay-per-view, I was just like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
This pay-per-view here, I don't know about this. Thank God New Japan is coming back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Wonderful.
Apparently they already came back in the States.
Huh? How?
Apparently they did a tape in the States apparently today or yesterday.
For no people?
For no people, but they had a bunch of wrestlers. Jeff Cobb was on it. I want to say... I can't remember who I was going to say. I was going to say Roosh, but I don't think Roosh. But guys of that vein, like mainly the U.S. guys that would come in, wrestle for New Japan, they pretty much wrestled. I don't think it was a lot of New Japan guys whatsoever, like just from Japan. But the kind of U.S. roster was used for that show.
Yeah, no one cares about the U.S. roster of New Japan, though. You know, it's like it doesn't matter. The real New Japan roster is the Japanese guys.
Well, I won't doubt that, but
you know,
these guys eventually will go on.
I'm looking for results on this thing. I don't see it, but maybe it'll be part of that special they're doing. I think it's called the All Together Project special tomorrow. That's going to drop on New Japan World, and then the New Japan Cup starts on Tuesday. Very excited for the New Japan Cup on Tuesday. Johnny North and I previewed it on the last episode of Dave and Johnny Live. So there's AJ Styles getting interviewed with the Intercontinental Championship. What's the Phenomenal One saying?
Hopefully
hey,
something
Kayla.
good.
Oh, AJ Styles. You hear?
Hold on. He's promoting something that's going to happen on SmackDown.
Pay-per-view hype for TV. That's fun.
Championship celebration. Great. Cool. And I guess he's continuing this feud with Daniel Bryan because AJ's like, I want Daniel Bryan to be there for my championship presentation on SmackDown. What did AJ do?
Oh, apparently Randy Orton was giving an interview, and he was confirming about how AJ Styles really does believe the world is flat.
Really?
And like it's a real thing. He gets really worked up about it.
Really?
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, though.
Well, yeah, but like you weren't sure if him and Bryan were just riffing or something, and then like Randy Orton goes, "No, AJ really believes it." Randy.
What does Randy think about it?
I don't know if he agrees, but he was talking about.
I think he made fun of AJ. If I'm not mistaken.
He goes, yeah. When Randy Orton is making fun of your intelligence.
Whoa. You know you've stepped into a dark world when Randy thinks you're stupid.
And AJ spent a considerable amount of time in Japan. That should tell you enough that the world is
End
round.
of next week, next Tuesday, SmackDown Live. You could be walking in with that golden ticket to the main event of WrestleMania.
All you have to do is beat Luke Harper.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
So then why are you complaining?
Because I wanted to get it done tonight. That's why. I like to get stuff done. That's what I do. I have no patience. I admit it. I get it done now. I'm American. That's what we do. We get it done now. I want it now.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to wait 1 week.
Yeah, thanks a lot. You know what? I wish Shane were here. I think he would have made a better decision.
Really?
Yeah, I think he would have made... listen, let's be honest. You don't make very good decisions when it comes to SmackDown.
Well, look, when it's an impromptu decision, I mean, what's he supposed to do? I mean, we're about the show is just about over. There's not much you can really do but have like a quick reaction.
Renee, I
right away.
appreciate you.
He doesn't
defending
think quick
me,
on his
but
feet.
It's okay.
Trying to help.
I have a very
He
slow
doesn't.
brain, according to AJ.
Oh, that's not where he talks about the flat Earth. I thought that was the flat Earth.
I don't think WWE has that on their official YouTube.
Damn, man.
Yeah, WWE
They don't
would
wanna
not have
promote-
that. on
They
their
wouldn't want to
YouTube.
promote that. That's probably why they got
No.
rid of Talking Smack, to control that kind of stuff.
But they have Raw Talk back at least.
Hold on, I think I have
I have a
it.
very
It doesn't.
slow brain, according
Here
to
we go.
AJ.
Here's the finish of
I have
it.
a cold. I'm kind of dumb. Right?
Hey, AJ, do you want to talk about how you think the Earth is flat?
Right, so they cut it off.
Do you want to talk about how your feet are flat?
They are flat. But
mine
like he
too.
legitimately thinks the Earth is
I
flat.
do not think the world is flat. I'm just saying there's some stuff about it.
He's a flat earther.
I'm
So
not a
he
flat
wants to
earther.
say that I think slowly.
Okay.
The Earth is a sphere.
Okay.
Axis
Well,
runs on an axis.
okay. Good. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying there's some things about it that make sense. I don't think you can handle it.
AJ, you fucking idiot.
AJ Styles is one of those great examples of how someone could be a genius.
I'm not
at
a flat earther. I'm not a flat earther. I'm just saying. I don't know. And maybe you can't handle it. That's those are the people that are the fucking dumbest.
outside your
the
work
fucking
today.
fake news people, the people that are like, hey, maybe I know something that you don't, and you just can't handle it. That's right. You're a fucking genius, and I can't handle your ideas about flat Earth. Oh my God, AJ Styles, I love you as a wrestler, but jeez, as a human, I think you're fucking dumb. What's
I'm a
going
cold,
on
I'm
here,
kinda dumb.
dude?
Hey, AJ, do you want to talk about how you think the Earth is flat?
Do you want to talk about how your feet are flat?
He really
They are
gets
flat.
defensive. He really
But
gets
like he
defensive.
Oh,
legitimately
yeah.
thinks the Earth is
I do
flat.
not
AJ
think the world
Styles
is
has a
flat.
very
I'm just
thin
saying there's
skin.
some stuff about it.
He's a flat earther.
I'm
So
not a
he
flat
wants to
earther.
say that I think slowly.
Oh yeah, he's upset there.
Okay.
He's mad.
The
He's
Earth
mad.
is a sphere.
Okay.
Okay.
Axis
Well,
runs on an axis.
okay. Good.
Like
I'm not a flat earther.
This is the best. This is the
I'm
best.
just saying there's some things about it that make sense. I don't think you can handle it.
yeah.
I'm just saying. There's some things about it that make sense. I don't think you can handle it.
Like
AJ,
AJ
goddamn.
Styles is a grown man with children.
I know.
But when he gives up a touchdown in Madden, like he does like on up, down, down, he throws his controller down, like
Yeah.
walks away, gets incredibly worried. Like, why can't
Look,
they catch the damn pass?
I can accept that way more than thinking that the Earth is flat.
yeah, but
Oh, AJ Styles.
he's not working
Now-
there. That's a real belief there.
The thing
Not
is,
a good
there's
actor.
so many people out there like him. It's so crazy, man. I'm telling you, I saw a lot of them yesterday in that fake news protest. There are a lot of people out there that believe a lot of weird things. If you think Bill Gates gave us coronavirus, fuck.
Gave us computer virus.
I mean, are you crazy? You might be crazy. Like, check yourself, honestly. Like, if you think the Clinton Foundation is involved with Bill Gates in some sort of giant conspiracy to I don't know what, fuck. Damn, man, chill the fuck out. That's not what's happening. I'm telling you. As somebody who's worked in the media for most of my adult life, I'll tell you they're not that organized. Believe me. If you tried to put a conspiracy theory through with the media, it would not fucking work. Because a lot of people in the media just wouldn't be able to handle that type of conspiracy.
They can't handle it.
They can barely get your coffee order correct. Don't let them think that they're going to do a global conspiracy on you, okay? It's just crazy what people believe out there. The conspiracy, and like the conspiracies that, it's like I try, because I like a good conspiracy.
Yeah.
You know, I believe in conspiracies, brother. I want to believe. Epstein for sure didn't kill himself. Like, I don't know what's going on there. But, like, I like a good conspiracy. 9/11, I don't know, man. I don't know, okay? I mean, probably, but I don't know.
Someone would have given up his secret.
Oh, so who was that fat guy who made the movie about it?
What, you mean Michael Moore?
Yeah. That movie was suspicious as fuck, all right? That movie made a lot of things suspicious.
About the Bin Laden family flying out?
Yeah, that was suspicious, bro. Why the Bin Laden family? Why were they allowed to fly out of America? All flights were grounded, but the Bush family was like, we got to get the Bin Ladens out of here. And I was like, what? What do you mean you got to get the Bin Ladens out of here? But yeah, that's what they did. And that fucking movie, what was that, Fahrenheit 9/11?
Yeah.
That movie made me real suspicious of a lot of shit. So I'm down for a good conspiracy. But some of these ones out there now, like, you try to follow it to the end and you're like, well, who benefits? Because in order for a conspiracy to happen, somebody's got to benefit. But like global elites benefiting, it's too vague for me, man. That's where you lose me. So Bobby has applied the full Nelson on Drew before the match.
Master Lock time.
John,
This reminds me.
Your thoughts about the global elites and the Illuminati?
Are you a flat earther, Joe?
Are you a flat earther?
This just reminds me. I haven't listened to Alex Jones this week, and that's some of the best entertainment when it comes to conspiracy.
You listen every week?
What do you mean this week?
I try to listen.
What?
Really?
Weekly?
Yeah, I try to listen to Alex Jones almost weekly. I mean, he has a show almost every day, so yeah, it's fantastic to listen to.
I never listen to him.
Thought about eating his neighbors?
He's not. The only time I listen to him is when he's like, they do a fake Alex Jones on Howard Stern, very funny. And they do like Alex Jones is on Joe Rogan like once in a while, and that's always entertaining. But I don't listen to like direct from the source Alex Jones because he's just bananas, and a lot of the things he says are racist. All right, a lot of things he blames Jews for a whole lot of shit, and I'm like, whoa, that's where you lose me. And that's a lot of these conspiracy guys. A lot of these conspiracy guys are like, follow the this and follow the that and the Jews, and I'm like, whoa. Then when you start blaming the Jews, then I'm out. Because then I'm like, what? You're blaming me here, buddy. And I will slap you in the face with my circumcised dick. Bam! All right.
Here's this puppet master hand.
That's right. Don't do anti-Jewish conspiracy theories. That shit's fucking crazy. But a lot of these conspiracy theorists, you know, they go there. You know what I mean? It goes there. A lot of the time, like the end of the road, it's like the Jews, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't think you were gonna do the Jews. You know, I thought. You know, it's like, oh, well, there's lizard people, and there's global elites, and they're in charge, and they run these lizard people, and then there's a pedophilia ring, and you know who runs it? Who? The Jews! Aw, shit!
AstroTurf!
You got me again! I thought you were going to say monkeys.
This reminds me, you're supposed to talk about on SmackDown the name of the doctor
and I mean,
that you were
like
upset about.
Animal monkeys, okay?
Yes,
yes. You looked at me like, what are you saying? No. God, that's terrible.
I said Goyim.
You got to be real careful with what you say, you know? But you know what I'm saying.
What you mean.
I'm talking about, like, you know, monkeys.
Actual chimpanzees.
Ooh, yeah. I'm not a racist like a lot of these people out
got
there.
His knee on the back of Drew McIntyre's head there.
Fucking crazy world, man. What the fuck is going on? All this shit going on. We're watching Drew McIntyre. Like, what's the point?
What is happening right now?
What are we doing here?
What is the humanity?
Did Bobby Lashley just have his knee on Drew's neck?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, nice. Reverse. How do you like it, white guy?
Yeah.
Bobby's got his knee on your neck, sucker.
Can you dig that?
I like it. Do you see the New Day? They took a knee and like they put their fist up on SmackDown. I was like, yeah.
And they
hell
had,
yeah.
Like armbands or like towels with like
armbands,
Jim's names on them.
Yeah.
Breonna Taylor.
I like it.
Yeah.
New Day's using their platform for good. Right. You saw last week Keith Lee had Black Lives Matter on his trunks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good stuff. I like that, man. You got to use the platform for good. You know, you got it. So push it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your rant on the SmackDown doctor that we saw this week.
Well, I just felt like, I don't know if that was his real name or anything, but they called him Dr. Kirschenbaum, and they said it like 3 or 4 times, and I was kind of like...
Kirschenbaum?
Like, it was just like over-the-top Jewish name, you know what I mean? Like,
they didn't give him an accent, did they?
No, and he wasn't, he didn't do anything to, but it just felt like, who came up with that name? Like, I don't think it's his real name. And if it is, okay, maybe, whatever. But, like...
It's usually Kirschbaum, not Kirschenbaum.
Yeah, it just felt like a made-up Jewish name that a guy like Bruce Pritchard would make up. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like the mixing of two different things.
WWE doesn't have a lot of Jews working for them. And they just fired Paul Heyman, by the way.
Yeah. And they were never really nice to him.
No.
I remember Vince telling on Raw, saying something to Paul Heyman, and Paul just stands there staring at him, and Vince goes, "What do I got to say it in Yiddish?"
Yeah.
That's probably par for the course.
They've made comments over the years, people within the WWE higher ups, just things here or there.
Scotty Goldman.
When you're a little bit, Scotty Goldman,
or Barry Horowitz.
When you're sensitive to these issues, you notice these things. Oh Jesus! Drew's dead. Drew McIntyre just died.
We interrupt this discussion.
Oh my God! We interrupt this discussion of anti-Semitism for Bobby Lashley slamming Drew McIntyre on his head. What a botch! Did you see that, John?
I haven't seen it yet. All I'm just seeing is him walking around the ring.
Enjoy.
Is he bleeding? It's just Lashley beat him up pretty much the whole match so far.
Wait for the slam. Oh jeez.
That knee thing, though, going back to the knee thing, like, he didn't do it that long, and, like, if people are going to make a stink on that, it's really kind of crummy what you can do now in wrestling or what you can't do in wrestling, because I don't feel like that was intended because of what happened.
No.
I think it was just the situation he was in. It's just like, oh, this makes sense. I'll put him a hold here.
Sure. But I don't think it's bad if Bobby's doing it to Drew. If Drew was doing it to Bobby, it'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Right? But Bobby doing it to Drew, Bobby's knee on Drew's neck, fine. Drew, even, like, kind of cool, But the other way around would be really distasteful, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to see a white wrestler putting his knee on a black wrestler's neck, right? Not good.
Right, but I don't think Bobby did that intentionally. I think it's just he saw it.
Maybe.
The move was there.
Maybe not. I don't know.
The image is there, though.
What about that slam, Johnny? Have you caught up to it yet? Where are you in this match?
I just saw it. Now, obviously, this is live because that would never air. Wow, you just dropped the WWE champion on his head. Yeah. Unbelievable. I feel bad for Bobby, but
this is your guy. This is who you've wanted in this spot for so long.
Bobby's wet, though. That's the problem. He's too wet. He sweats a lot, and he just slipped off. That's what happened with Drew.
Sweaty.
Does he have his eyebrows on tonight?
Does he ever have his eyebrows on? I feel like he doesn't.
I don't know. Sometimes he has painted on eyebrows, and it looks super weird. But I guess he doesn't have eyebrows. What's the deal with Bobby Lashley? He's got alopecia?
Alopecia.
I understand no hair on your head, but no hair on your eyebrows?
I think that's also part of it.
I find it looks better like this, actually.
Sans eyebrow?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody looks better without eyebrows, to be honest.
Like AJ Soprano. Yeah.
I think eyebrows make you look more human. I think when you don't have eyebrows, you look like an alien.
Remember when AJ, he like comes down the stairs, he's got no eyebrows, and Tony looks at him and goes,
What's different with you?
You guys saw that.
Eyebrows, Tony.
Oh,
who did this to you?
Oh, Papa's and weird sex.
I'm guessing Drew's really messed up because that belly to belly they tried to give him was really ugly.
You think Drew's hurt?
Well, because he tried to give him a belly to belly on the outside, and like it was rough. And he tried to give him a suplex, and it didn't look that good. It didn't look crisp. It looks like he's struggling right here. Oof. He was definitely winded. There's no question about it.
I kind of hope Bobby wins.
Yeah, I hope Bobby wins.
He's got MVP in his corner. He's got some momentum. Drew's just a sitting duck.
We just had a non-finish. So
I really
hopefully don't get a non-finish.
The Street Profits to join MVP and Bobby Lashley on Raw. Instead of like them and the Viking Raiders be Drew McIntyre's little buddies.
Everyone's friends here.
That's stupid. Except they're not friends with MVP and Bobby. They don't have friends. AJ's in the house. What? AJ's watching. What's up, AJ?
AJ missed what we're talking about him already. AJ, you got to rewind this. We already talked about you.
Did we?
Yeah, I put him over.
Why are you putting him over?
Great guy.
Yeah, I
can't wait for this Thursday. I'm sure he's got a lot of things to say about what happened yesterday.
Why? About Charles?
Well, I'm sure he thought Charles won that fight.
You know AJ, he's a little bit biased. It was a close fight.
I feel like that was a very close fight. I feel like he has a case in that one.
Yeah. You could say Charles won the first and third round. It was a close one.
First and second.
That's not how I saw it, John.
There we go. Everyone sees it differently.
Yeah. Whoa. It was a close fight.
Yeah, it was definitely close.
Drew is going to hit him with what? The Dominator? Oh, the Dominator! He's hitting him with his own former finishing maneuver.
It's a video game.
Drew hits Bobby with the Dominator for a 2 count.
I did see someone like tweet it to you, and they're kind of harsh. They're like, "Oh, like Charles is too cocky, and like he shouldn't have been on a podcast. He should have been more focused." That was really rough.
Yeah, I saw that too. I didn't even respond to that tweet. I was like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." He said,
"People are harsh.
People are really harsh on Twitter.
They hide behind a keyboard
without their real names. You know, the guy's like, I don't want to diss him because he's usually." He's usually a fan and a follower, so I don't want to say anything bad about him, but let's just say he doesn't have his real face or his real name on his Twitter account, right? And he said, instead of going on podcasts, focus on the fight. Talking about, it was like, what? So you don't want to have fun guests on Ringside Report anymore? Like, I don't understand that, so I didn't even respond to
Everyone's
that.
A critic.
I don't know why you had to address it even here on the show, John, but that's just what Johnny North does, right?
Well, I imagine AJ will address it as well, so you have to deal with that.
I don't think AJ saw it. Only you scroll my mentions.
The ultimate troll.
Johnny, I think you stalk me. I think you're stalking me on my social media. I posted a video on my Instagram story yesterday. Johnny took that video. I don't even know how he did it.
Terrible Kimura. He doesn't have his legs wrapped around his body.
Yeah, no, it's not a nice Kimura. And his grip on the arm is no good either.
He's not cranking it. He's not.
But, like, see his grip on the wrist? You see how he's got his thumb there? It's terrible. Yeah. Drew McIntyre has not done jiu-jitsu in his life, obviously. It's not a nice Kimura there from Drew. But, Johnny, like, I had a video on my Instagram story. I don't know how you did it, but then you posted it on your Twitter. Be like, oh, look what Dave's up to. What's that about? Why you do that?
And
why?
John?
And why?
Weird voyeur stuff.
Why this guy who tweeted to me, right? He tweeted to me. He didn't tweet to you. He responded to one of my tweets yesterday, and you are scrolling through my tweet mentions just to see what's going on and not even mentioning you. Like, are you stalking my social media here? Like, you're scrolling through my mentions on my Twitter feed. You're taking my Instagram story and posting it on your Twitter feed. What's going on here, Johnny North?
He's trying to your identity. He's becoming you.
You're trying to become me? You can never be me, John.
It's a sequel to being John Malkovich, being Dave Simon.
It's not happening.
It's going to go inside your brain.
Did you guys just
explain
change the subject a bit? Did you guys see Drew almost tried like a tombstone right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he just kind of threw him down, and Bobby wrapped him in a ankle lock thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
There was a pretty nasty superplex they just did. It was actually pretty good.
I look forward to that.
It was a pretty big superplex. Bobby with a spear.
Going back to your tweet though. Like when you tweet something, I see it right away, and I see also like the mentions as well. Like it pops up with all the mentions. So
no, you have to click the tweets to see the mentions.
Right, but I clicked the tweet.
Why did you click the tweet? Why do you always click on my tweets? You didn't like the tweet. You didn't retweet the tweet. You just saw the mentions, and you were like, ha, ha, ha. That's what you do to troll.
I didn't say ha, ha, ha.
You're a troll.
If I would have tweeted ha, ha, ha to you.
Ha, ha, ha.
I don't know. Because,
hey, that sounds like Zev.
Yeah, he's here. He just showed up.
What's he doing?
Kion.
Oh, yeah? You're Kion the Lion?
No, I'm Kion.
Drew wins. Claymore.
You don't know me?
Drew McIntyre
He's not your homie.
Claymore. After a little bit of a distraction from Lana, Lana was like, come on, Bobby, win the match. And then Bobby got distracted,
there he is.
Got hit with a Claymore, and Drew wins.
Hi, Zev.
How you doing?
What's up, Zevy?
Oh no. No, that's not yours. No. No cookie brownie.
I think he wants brownies. It sounds like he wants brownies.
What move is this?
No.
It looks like a no lock.
Another cookie brownie. No, I want no cookie brownie.
I think
I want another
he's got your
cookie
belly.
brownie.
He wants another cookie brownie. Right?
I want a cookie brownie.
We're live right now, pal. We're doing a show.
Who's on TV?
Who's that?
I don't know who's that.
Bobby Lashley.
Who is that? Oh, it's Bobby Lashley. Cool.
Who's that guy?
Go McIntyre.
You said he was gonna win tonight, and he won.
Yeah, he won.
You were right, Seth.
Sock.
All right.
I want no cookie brownie.
Yeah, I know. Everybody on YouTube
really
knows you
wants
want. Everybody on YouTube knows you want another cookie brownie. We all know.
Cookie brownie.
Yeah, we know.
No, another one.
All right, get out of here, you little savage.
What
I
t-shirt is
want no
that?
cookie brownie.
All right.
Is that Macho Man t-shirt?
Yeah, he's got a Macho Man T-shirt.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's cool.
I remember there was this photo of him, like he's like the coolest kid because he's the only one with the Macho Man t-shirt.
Yeah, he's got Macho Man T-shirt. He's
New
got
Japan.
Yeezys.
Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Yeah, he's got a Los Ingobernables T-shirt. He's got an NWO T-shirt.
Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, he's very cool.
He has 2 Waylon Jennings shirts, doesn't he?
I'm his stylist.
Got nice sneakers.
For like a 2-year-old, he has the best like t-shirts.
Yeah, he's
in my
very
opinion.
cool. He's almost 3. He'll be 3 next week.
Yep.
Crazy. It goes
I
too
know.
fast.
I know. You're telling me. So Drew retains the WWE title.
Quelle surprise.
Bobby and MVP were upset because Lana cost them the match with a distraction, so they walked away from Lana. Is Lana done with the WWE yet? Like, Rusev is gone. She's actually still married to Rusev.
Lana signed a 5-year deal. Like, she's not done.
Sorry, pal.
What's the point of her in the WWE?
Eye candy?
Her looks?
Yeah.
You nailed it.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
She is in a movie with Mel Gibson, so I think people like that.
Oh, yeah, Mel Gibson, the hottest star today. Everybody loves Mel Gibson.
Speaking of anti-Semites.
Yeah.
Whoa. Lethal Weapon 5's coming out. Come on, like, get behind that.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Like, it's
Is
confirmed.
Joe Pesci going to be in it?
I think so.
Oh, for real? Pesci?
John doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know. He's just telling you what you
No,
want to hear.
It's 100%
When they made
confirmed. They've
Lethal
already talked
Weapon
about
4, they were too old for that shit.
I've never seen a Lethal Weapon.
That's where the line I'm getting too
Except for Steve Blackman. It's the only Lethal Weapon I care about. Steve fucking Blackman.
You ever see, like, I think it was like a Botchamania finish where there was like Homer practicing Whacking Day, but they put like the Steve Blackman music.
That was Botchamania, yeah.
Yeah,
That's money.
that's what we need in life is more Simpsons and wrestling crossovers.
More Steve Blackman. Like, where's Steve Blackman right now?
Bring back Head Cheese.
He owns a gym, I think. It might be a mixed martial arts gym. I'm not sure, but I know it was a gym.
We saw Steve Blackman at the Survivor Series 97. He was part of Team USA.
Indeed. That match was all right. You know, a couple nice spots. Drew McIntyre got tossed on his head. They did a superplex. That wasn't terrible. What is this? The Street Profits and Viking Raiders are like outside and they just broke Braun Strowman's car. And now they're running away because they're mad. They're scared because they broke Braun Strowman's car.
Why would the Viking Raiders be scared?
I don't know, man. Why are the Viking Raiders and Street Profits friends now? Oh, they're brawling. Is this a match? Okay, they're having a fight now. I thought they were good friends. They were all friends on Raw, and now they're fighting each other now on pay-per-view.
What are golf clubs doing there? Whose golf clubs are those?
Is this like the cinematic match of the card? Is that what's going on here?
I guess we have to have. What are the golf clubs?
Oh, there's a bunch of golf clubs. Yes, this is the cinematic match of the card. Oh.
When was this ever announced that this was supposed to happen? Like as a cinematic match?
Oh, they have
like,
shields.
It wasn't. And now the Viking Raiders showed up with shields and axes. Oh, except Ivar has a bowling ball. He doesn't have an axe. Because this is a joke. Because these guys are stupid.
You know, like I enjoy. You know, like I enjoy Looney Tunes cartoons. You know, they're fun. You know, but like I don't need to see people do them.
Yeah, because like in Looney Tunes cartoons, at least like somebody takes a serious bump. You know, like
falls off a cliff.
Wile E. Coyote, man, he flies off that cliff and then he's fucking dropping 300 feet. Like nobody's doing anything real in this. That's right. Looney Tunes feels more real than this, even though it's a cartoon
from the 50s.
This is fucking dumb. Like cinematic matches are turning me off of professional wrestling. This is the new like big match of the card, the cinematic match. And honestly, if every wrestling show is gonna have it, I'm fucking out, man. I don't want to watch this bullshit anymore.
That AEW football thing.
No, I didn't like it either. Everybody else seemed to love it.
For some reason.
Everybody thought it was so fucking brilliant. And Chris Jericho said, if you don't like it, well, then you don't have a soul.
Seriously?
Yeah.
well, he's a Christian.
And Matt Hardy's like, well, if you don't like this, then you don't like to be entertained by professional wrestling. Oof. And I was like, fuck you, Matt Hardy. Yeah. You fucking idiot.
Don't tell me. Wow, that's rough.
With your stupid fucking outfit changes and your stupid fucking gimmicks. Every 2 minutes you have a new gimmick. What the fuck is that? Stick to one gimmick, bro. Stick to one gimmick, okay? Yeah, it's rough, but Matt Hardy went on Twitter and said, if you didn't enjoy that, then you don't like to be entertained by professional wrestling. That's bullshit. I do like to be entertained by professional wrestling. But Bret Hart never had to do a stadium stampede or a 10-man fucking ladder match. That's the kind of wrestling I like, with actual professional wrestlers that you could respect. Bret Hart didn't fucking fall into a pool and come out a different fucking Bret Hart.
He didn't take a football to the groin.
Fuck.
The thing is, some movies can be done well. The Boneyard was definitely the best one so far. It's just the rest.
What the
rest
hell
haven't
is
been that
this?
good.
It's a flashback. They're doing a flashback during a match.
The
Boneyard.
This is
match
not a
was
match,
good.
though.
No, this is a match. This is a match, dude. I'm telling you. This is a match.
Is this Lebowski? Are they doing a big Lebowski thing here?
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Ivar, you pull a piece on me again. I stick that piece up your ass and pull the trigger till the gun goes click.
8-year-olds, dude. 8-year-olds.
Jesus.
You said it, dude.
Really? In his balls?
Yes. He just bowled the bowling ball into Montez's balls.
I want to like this Montez Ford guy.
Me too.
He looks like a good athlete.
Yes.
Like a decent fella. He's married to Bianca Belair.
I like him on Twitter. On Bianca's Twitter, I like him way more than on Raw.
He's a bit over the top or something.
Him and Bianca together, beautiful couple. They look magnificent. Their children will be just beautiful children. They are a fantastic looking couple. I love them. But I like Montez with Bianca more than Montez with
D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Angelo.
I don't dislike Angelo Dawkins. I just think that him and Montez are a goofy fucking tag team.
Oh, what the?
And there's Ivar. They just crashed through a door, and now Ivar is dreaming
again
about his bowling and turkey legs.
Well, I guess, people think this is the way wrestling should be now with, slapstick, stupid comedy.
That's bad.
I need a fucking joint, man. This is ridiculous.
Also, turkey legs should not be on a wrestler's diet. Those things are heavily salted and cured. It's like eating a big salt stick. Should not be eating that if you're a wrestler. That's like thousands of calories in every one of those.
I've never seen one of them turkey legs except for Disney.
Yeah, theme parks.
Disney is the only place I ever seen one of them turkey legs. And it's like fucking so hot, Florida sun, and you see these like 300-pound people that I'm assuming are American, but I don't want to judge. I'm just saying that they look.
Often are.
They don't look. They might be Canadian. Who knows? I don't know. English. Yes. I had no idea England had so many fat people until I went to Disney World, and I was like, Jesus, you guys are all oi. They'd have like British. I see a 400-pound man in America, and I assume, oh, he's Floridian. But then you come out with the British accent, and you're like, what the fuck's going on here? I didn't know you guys are so huge.
Fish and chips, man. It's not lean.
But those guys, like, I see them with the big turkey legs, and I'm like, God, I don't know how they even. I don't know if I could eat that normally, but like in the hot sun, I definitely wouldn't want to eat a big old turkey leg.
And it makes you so thirsty.
Maybe I'm just a pussy. I don't know.
It makes you already like so thirsty, and you dehydrate even further.
I don't know.
I don't know how people do it.
Antoinette's saying a joint won't help this. I think she's right. Even if I was smoking big joints, getting all baked, I would not be enjoying this. Okay. Now there is a group of motorcycle guys that are there for some reason.
Is that Fandango?
I don't know what it is. Okay.
Is it?
So the Street Profits and Viking Raiders are in the parking lot. A bunch of people got off motorcycles.
Steve Blackman?
Is that Steve Blackman?
He's kind of dressed like Steve Blackman. X-Pac? Who is this man?
It's Akira Tozawa.
Oh. Okay.
Honestly, I thought it was Casey Jones for a second.
I can do
Anything
better?
you can do, I can do better. Okay, so Akira Tozawa just showed up. We can do better.
That's like an old song from like the 40s. Like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dancing.
I don't even know who those people are.
Like song and dance from actors.
It's too old.
I know
I
the song you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, I know the song. Everybody knows the stupid fucking song,
They've
bro.
seen, Mr. Clean commercials or
Okay.
whatever.
So these guys have been having a knockdown, drag-out fight. A bunch of guys on motorcycles show up. So now a bunch of ninjas show up.
Yeah, they're ninjas.
Yeah, they're saying ninjas on bikes. So now the Viking Raiders and Street Profits have huddled together. They are helping each other now. Lightning strikes. And their red solo cups will help them through this fucking nonsense. The Viking Profits, they're one group now. Now, the guys with Akira Tozawa, are they like people from NXT? Are they just ninjas? Is this just like some sort of like is Akira Tozawa the like guy in Ninja Turtles who like runs the foot soldiers? Is that what he's supposed to be?
He's like the main foot soldier.
Yeah,
The one who puts up a bit of a fight but then loses. All the others fall in line to the turtles, but this one kind of gets a couple shots in or does a couple backflips.
Yeah.
To show he's
Look, he's doing that. He's summoning the foot soldiers just like the Japanese guy in the foot soldiers would summon the other foot soldiers.
What was Shredder's Japanese name?
I don't remember.
Hiroyuki Sarai or something like that? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Yoshi was Splinter, isn't he?
Hiroyuki Sukai or something.
Yeah, Hiroyuki Sakai. Yeah.
No, that's not it. I don't know what his name was. I'm trying to get a picture of the Japanese guy from the Ninja Turtles movies, but I can't find him.
That's stuff from the cartoon.
I definitely don't think you're off on that Turtles like parody, because like the whole thing about this Viking Raiders like profit thing is like they've been parodying movies, right? So this is probably off Turtles.
I guess.
Yeah, this is like Ninja Turtles because they're all dressed like foot soldiers.
And there's 4 guys, and they're doing a tag team kind of little...
Yeah, there are 4 of them. They're like the Ninja Turtles.
Go Ninja, go. Where's Vanilla Ice? You can bring him out.
Yo, this sucks, man.
Yeah.
This is not
Tubular Radical.
Yeah. Look, they did a freeze frame.
They just did a freeze. This is Ninja. Oh, look, it's a Ninja Turtles logo. That logo is Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they have like a sewer manhole.
That was Ninja Turtles. They just did Ninja Turtles.
Not well.
We got the parody right this time.
They didn't even have Sheamus, who was in a Ninja Turtles movie. He was Rocksteady.
Oh, that's true.
Or Kevin Nash. He was Super Shredder.
Some actually like those movies, so it's better he's not a part of this.
Well, the movies are fine, but these parodies are weak. Oh, was this Great Khali?
Oh, there's a super guy.
It's not Kevin Nash.
Who is it?
Is it Kevin Nash?
Oh my God! If it was Kevin Nash, Super Shredder, that'd be awesome.
It's not Kevin Nash.
No, it's a very large African American gentleman. Kevin Nash is not that.
Isn't there like a 7-foot tall guy in
Yeah,
NXT?
there's like a giant guy in NXT. This is probably him. And he's got like a sword.
I got a huge problem with you breaking glass and nobody bleeds, like you can't break that much glass and there's nothing anywhere. It's just not.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Is it The Matrix?
Oh my God!
Or Star Wars?
There's a turkey leg. There's a turkey leg that Ivar just summoned to his hand, and it came as if with magic.
This is really going downhill.
What is this?
Downhill? When was it uphill? I guess the Ninja Turtles thing, the moment where they had Ninja Turtles and it clued into us that they were doing a Ninja Turtles gimmick, that was the best part of this match for me. However...
Oh, now they're running away.
What are they running from? The giant guy?
On top of the truck?
Yeah, it's at these points in life you realize that maybe you've outgrown wrestling almost when this just is hard to watch.
Yeah, man. Like, I was saying
my God.
like an hour and a half ago, I can't believe I have to sit here and watch fucking Backlash.
What?
And now I'm watching this, like...
Is Ivar going to throw up? Vince loves puke.
This is so bad. This is really bad.
Beat up the ninjas.
Well, the thing is, Super Shredder did that, right? So it makes sense for that. I can't believe I said something that made sense.
Oh, no, it didn't make sense.
They just did a Chappelle thing. What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slap.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. This, not too good.
This is
The camera just
match,
shook.
by the way.
The camera, they jumped into like a dumpster, and the camera showed to be like, whoa! Crash! Oh, here we go again.
Okay, now Montez went into the dumpster, and now Ivar's going to jump on all of them in the dumpster.
See, I miss dumpster matches. They should have just made this a
wrap this
dumpster
up.
match.
They're all in the garbage dumpster, in garbage bags.
They look comfy.
That makes sense, though, because that happened in Turtles too. Did it not?
That's how it... Well, isn't that how Shredder died?
Or Toku
Right.
and Razza?
Shredder died.
The dock fell on him. He pulled the dock on him, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he get thrown into a garbage compactor at some point?
The original, in the first one, Shredder gets tossed off a building, and he gets thrown into a garbage truck.
There you go.
The second one, Super Shredder pulls the dock on him. The third one, it's in Japan.
Yeah, the third one
Some
sucks.
English guy.
Good memory.
He falls in the water. Oh, I've seen the third one the most, actually.
4 turtles. Leonardo.
It's Wet Willie time.
Michelangelo. Donatello. And Raphael.
Wait, was that Ronda Rousey?
No, it's April O'Neil, man.
Oh.
That makes sense.
The referee is there
You're cute.
to tell Ivar that he's cute, of course, and to tell them that, hey, your match is next. Please, no. Don't tell me that there's going to be a match now.
Ivar's a married man.
Well, yeah, because they taped this, right? So now they can wrestle live, and it'll be like nothing happened.
Ugh, I wish nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I wish nothing happened. This is horrible.
Oh, I bet that something is a... Wait, what is that? Is that a tail? Is that a alligator?
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, it's an alligator tail.
That's a callback, I think.
Was that it?
That's it.
They got eaten by gators.
Yay.
Holy shit. Look, this is who Tozawa was supposed to be. Look, check this out.
Yeah.
See this guy? You know that guy? See that guy from Ninja Turtles, the leader of the foot soldiers?
Right. Yeah.
You know?
I remember that now.
Oh, foot soldiers.
I forget his name, but I know the guy you're talking about.
I don't think he has a name. He's like the lead Japanese guy who kind of runs the foot soldiers. And he gets like, what's the name of the kid? You know, the kid who's like the son of the TV station manager, the TV station that April O'Neil works at, but he's like a troubled youth. And then he he goes and he joins the Foot Clan. Johnny's probably his name.
Jack.
You know what I'm talking about? The red-haired kid?
Billy.
Didn't Raphael try to get him back or something?
Yeah, Raphael tried to
I know what it's like to feel left out, kid. Let me wear my big trench coat and my hat so you don't know I'm a turtle.
Yeah. So incognito.
Great disguise.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
May I trouble you for a drink?
Wow, like I would really wish this pay-per-view was over right now, but
So there was no
unfortunately,
winner to that debacle? They just did a little bit of Ninja Turtles thing, and then that was it? That was it?
yeah, unfortunately, Backlash is not going so well tonight, unfortunately.
Orokusaki. Shredder's real name. Orokusaki. And apparently
was
that
Splinter's?
guy's name was Tatsu.
Oh,
The
that's,
guy...
Japanese for dragon.
Tatsu?
Yeah.
Oh. Yoshi Tatsu. So the guy, the main Japanese guy who leads the foot soldiers, his name is Tatsu. He was played by Toshishiro Obata, but Michael McConaughey was his voice, so he didn't do his own voice. They had a voiceover guy.
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Maybe he didn't speak English and they needed someone.
That makes
to dub
sense.
it in.
So they got eaten by alligators, and that's the end of the match?
Yep.
Why not? I mean,
Or
does it
they
matter
were
anymore?
scared of the alligators.
Yo, Acme Toon says the guy's name was Danny. Danny.
Oh, Danny.
That's the name
That's
of the
a-
troubled youth
that's
in
a
the Ninja
90s.
Turtles movie. Danny.
Danny boy. I haven't seen those movies in so
Danny
long.
was an idiot.
Those are Jim
Oh,
Henson
it's been way
creatures, the
too long,
turtles.
yeah.
So those are kind of Muppets, the Ninja Turtles.
Were they?
Yeah, they're Jim Henson Creature Shop animatronics. He worked. It was one of the last things he worked on before he died.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
What? That's their theme song from like a Broadway.
Danny.
Oh man, that's a very '90s looking kid.
With his
He looks
stupid
like
Jimi
Bill
Hendrix
from Bill
shirt.
and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be the same guy. I don't know.
No, it's not the same.
Danny
I don't think
from
it's
Ninja
the same guy.
Turtles. That guy. It's a good thing he didn't become a foot soldier because those guys were straight jabronis.
Yeah.
God damn.
I feel like in the cartoon they weren't actually human though.
Were they from Dimension X?
It wasn't clear what the foot soldiers were because they never took their masks off.
In the video game, when you beat them, they would explode. So
Right.
That's true. They were like robots.
kinda,
But wouldn't everybody explode in a video game when you beat them?
or they just disappear.
Yeah. I always had trouble getting past Baxter Stockman.
That was the first boss.
He was a son of a bitch.
That was the first level boss, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't good at the game, okay?
It's okay.
Also, the level where you had to go into the sewer to fight that Cajun guy.
The Rat King.
The Rat King. He was Cajun.
No, Leatherface was Cajun. The
Oh,
alligator.
the gator,
He's
yeah.
on the train
Yeah.
level.
He was like-
on
The
the train
alligator was
level.
He was like, I guarantee.
Yeah. Bury
was
my heart.
Leatherface,
Bury my
I think?
shell at Wounded Knee was the name of the level.
Oh, yeah.
I know everything about
Fantastic.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
I'm your Turtles in Time source.
Acme Toon says they were robots in the cartoon. I believe him because his Twitter avatar is Raphael from the Ninja Turtles, I think.
He knows.
And it has been for like he's been following me for several years, and his avatar has always been Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. So I'm gonna take Acme Toons as like a legit authority when it comes to the Turtles. If your dedication to the Turtles is such that your Twitter picture is Raphael, like for life, you're dedicated to the Turtles, man. You know your turtle shit. And I love the Ninja Turtles.
Did you know Uncle Phil was the voice of Shredder on the cartoon?
Yeah, I knew that.
I believe it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was.
Did you hear the new Will Smith verse where he like says "Rest in peace, James Avery" and stuff?
Oh, like the Fresh Prince theme?
Yeah, there's like Will Smith is on a Joyner Lucas song, and it's pretty good. Like the verse is actually,
He's good. Yeah. Still got it.
I don't think I can.
Still gets jiggy with it.
I don't think I can play it
Probably
on YouTube.
not.
But the song's called Will. I recommend it. It's actually pretty good. Like the Will Smith part is actually, it's like, oh shit, is that Will Smith? I was listening to like Shade 45 or something, and I heard a song and it started playing, and then like this guy, he's like dropping all these like things about like Fresh Prince
Red
and
Black.
Philadelphia, recipes James Avery. I did it without swearing and da 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 da. And I'm like, wow, this sounds corny as hell. This must be Will Smith. It's weird. Like Will Smith is on like a current rap song, and it's not terrible. Like I didn't hate it. Honestly, I listened to the verse and I was like, I'd hear this again.
Did you put Miami back on after that?
No, I would never listen to that song. That song sucked.
With
only Men in
Jazzy
Black
Jeff?
for me. The only good Will Smith song that he ever did was Men in Black.
That was a good one.
Maybe Summertime. You know,
Also
like
'cause
the
of the
old Will Smith. Summertime was all right.
The main thing about Men in Black was the sample.
What about
Like, it was a good sample.
Wild Wild West?
That was also a good sample.
That sucked.
That's a good sample. It's the
That's
Stevie
terrible.
Wonder sample. That's the thing.
I enjoyed that.
As I've gotten older and I listen to more like artists that people sample off of, I'm realizing like, oh man, you know, like there wasn't too much to this song. It was more of that. Like, speaking of Stevie Wonder, you know, Gangsta's Paradise?
Yeah.
There's a Stevie Wonder song called Pastime Paradise.
Yeah, of course.
But, like,
Everybody knows
all
that.
the cool parts of that song are from
I
the Stevie
know.
Wonder. Like, Coolio didn't really add much.
Everybody knows that. Next, you're going to tell me Dr. Dre sampled a lot of Parliament Funkadelic.
Well, you knew that.
Yeah, well, I know, man. Like, everybody knows that shit.
I know, but like it makes Coolio less cool.
Coolio was never cool, bro. Coolio was never cool. The only song he had was Gangsta's Paradise, and everybody knows Weird Al did a better version.
That's true.
Amish Paradise.
Did he threaten Weird Al?
Didn't Weird?
Possibly.
Yeah, he threatened Weird Al.
Because like Weird Al usually gets permission to do the parody of songs, and Coolio says like he didn't get it, so they like threatened Weird Al's life or something in like 1995.
Yeah, well, Coolio ain't threatening anybody anymore.
Yeah, Weird Al probably has more leverage now.
Fucking Coolio.
Weird Al's a bad man.
What does Coolio look like today?
I bet he still got like the little like little.
You think he's
the hair?
Last time I saw him, he was bald. Like, yeah, see.
Coolio.
That's Coolio today. He looks fucking terrible. Coolio now is like not.
Looks like Keith David.
Let me show you Coolio. There's Coolio now. Not too good, Coolio. Not looking too Coolio anymore. What do you get 3 years probation for? Oh, jeez. What's Coolio up to today? Not looking good there, Coolio. You would think that at this point, fucking give up the hair, dude. When it's only like a skullet of like the Coolio hair, just give it up. But I guess if he cuts his hair off, no one knows he's Coolio anymore, right?
How will you know?
The only reason anyone knows he's Coolio is because he still has like a few wisps of hair. That's Coolio back then. Let me show you what Coolio used to look pretty Coolio. Look at that. Like, that's a cool look, you know? Early 90s. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
You know,
this guy
rapping with Michelle Pfeiffer. You know?
This guy, not cool. Not Coolio. What is this?
Well, this is going to be the greatest wrestling match ever.
Okay, here we go. It's the greatest wrestling match ever. And they've brought down a thing that says MSG. And Howard Finkel's doing the introductions, but Howard Finkel, of course, is dead. They brought down,
he's probably done Edge.
They brought down
Randy
a microphone thing from the ceiling, like at MSG, and it even says MSG, except they're not at MSG.
No singlets.
And for some reason, they've piped in Howard Finkel doing the ring introductions for Randy and Edge.
Well, do you see Charles Robinson? He's got the old school referee uniform.
Yeah.
Yes, Charles Robinson is wearing the blue shirt with the bow tie, the old school ref uniform. So, I don't understand. So, this is like a throwback match? Thank God this is the last match on this stupid pay-per-view, man.
There's
That's
60-minute time
way
limit.
too late.
What?
There's 60-minute time limit.
Oh, please. Give me a
do a Broadway
10-minute time limit. And the
I
bell
actually
is
think this is
rung,
going
the
to be at
match is
least
on.
20 minutes. I'd be surprised if this isn't well over 20 minutes. Don't get COVID, by the way, guys.
Yeah. I think we're both all right. Although at this point...
At this point, I think you're screwed.
Uh-oh. I just sneezed. He farted before. Somebody's getting the Ronus. It's you.
No,
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Quarantine, guys. Quarantine.
We're doing that, man.
We were.
This is the first time we watched a pay-per-view together in months. We've opened up the bubble. Come on, man. We have to watch the greatest. We have to watch the greatest match ever together, man. This is the greatest match ever. Edge and Randy. And they're doing
I give Edge a lot of props.
Here's a
He looks in
traditional
good shape.
lockup. Randy with a side headlock.
Vintage.
Working the side headlock, brother. Edge bumping him into the ropes, shooting him off. Tackle, shoulder tackle, drop down, leapfrog, hip toss. There's another one.
I'm liking the overhead camera they're using for this.
Huh?
They're using like an overhead camera sometimes. I'm liking that.
Why are they getting this a replay?
Nice little arm drag.
Everything gets replay in this.
Is this a rib? Like their match at Mania was like so bad that they're like, "Oh, this is the greatest," and it's going to be incredibly disappointing. Like this is a rib on them, right?
Feels like it.
That's what I said to start this, but I feel like they just needed something to get people excited for this pay-per-view. So,
Like,
how about
I
the greatest
imagine
wrestling
Triple
matchup?
H doesn't like Edge. I have that feeling. Like Triple H doesn't like Edge, and he's fine to rib on Randy. So
I don't know.
I don't know. I just remember Trips, get out of my town. I mean, he was working, he was getting heat, but still, like, I felt some truth to that. Remember when he called Edge a curtain jerker?
Yeah. Well, it's possible.
Well, they needed a reason to be the main event, so and this got people talking. Unfortunately, I think we got a lot of people talking badly afterwards, but wait and see.
I wonder whose idea it was. Here's a great idea. Let's call it the greatest match ever. I love it, pal. What a great idea.
It's the greatest idea ever.
Like, how does that get accepted as a good idea?
Well, they pitch it, and Vince says okay.
Yeah.
You would think Heyman was behind this because Heyman was running Raw at the time. So these guys are Raw guys, so it makes sense it was Heyman.
This match better be good because I don't have a match of the night right now.
What was the best my match? Kickoff's looking pretty good.
I don't know.
Lashley and McIntyre?
Maybe Drew and Bobby, I guess. Even that sucked, though. This pay-per-view has been terrible. This has been worse than Money in the Bank, and Money in the Bank sucked, too.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But we've had fun, though. I've really enjoyed doing this watch-along.
Well, that's good, John, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I hope you guys had fun, too.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Have a good time.
Like, that's a shoot. Like, this wouldn't be that enjoyable if we weren't doing it like this. That's for sure.
No. And I hope everybody out watching right now is enjoying this. Because, like I said, I'm watching this show for you. I'm watching this show and doing this watch-along so that Backlash could be tolerable for all of you, because I know that it is not tolerable for us. So we're trying to make it more fun so you can enjoy yourself while watching Backlash. That's what we're here for. So support the channel. Hit us up in the super chat.
Super chat.
I think people definitely want to see your reaction to what the greatest wrestling match ever is.
Oh, so far, it's
a
fine.
match.
It's okay so far. They're doing a lot of
I've been liking it so far.
Scientific style wrestling. They're trying to keep it real basic. Real basic.
They do the test of strength, or they do the. That's old school.
I like that.
That's old school.
You notice the ring apron says the greatest wrestling match ever on it?
The commentary table does too.
It's fantastic.
It's kind of dumb.
It's a rib. It's too much. It's too loud.
I think it's a little much having Charles Robinson as the old school ref, but whatever. I mean, they're trying something.
Why not have Vince on commentary? Vince and Jesse Ventura. Bring back Jesse the Body.
The ghost of Howard Finkel and pretending they're at Madison Square Garden was a bit odd.
Yeah.
Why did they have to pretend they were at Madison Square Garden? Why did that thing say MSG on it? That's super weird.
They probably had to pay a lot to get that.
I don't understand why they did that. Because all great matches have to happen at Madison Square Garden? Like, we know you're not at Madison Square Garden. It's very obvious.
They never go there anymore.
They were supposed to go there for a house show in June, actually.
I miss events at Madison Square Garden. They should just pay up for it.
Empty arena, Madison Square Garden, pay for it. Fuck it. That'd be a big business expense.
Apparently,
lose
it's also
a lot of money on
hard
that.
to load. Because like Madison Square Garden, like the loading docks are old.
Yeah.
So they're not equipped for like the modern trucks.
That's why they go to Barclays
Yeah.
in Brooklyn instead. It's easier to get in.
You know, this could be the last pay-per-view we see where we don't have actual fans, because apparently in Florida they can have fans again.
Well,
that's a risk.
They were able to have fans a while ago, no?
Right, they just haven't done it yet because they're not 100% sure about it, but they're saying that it might happen, though. I think definitely by SummerSlam I could see it happening.
Things are opening up. Like theme parks are opening back up in Florida.
Really?
Universal Studios has been open for like last week.
Are people going?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You have to get a temperature check when you go in. You have to wear a mask all the time. There's like markers on anything with a line of like where you have to stand.
What if you're in a roller coaster? Like
it's every other row is empty.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They can't even fill the rides to capacity.
They don't spray water on you anymore on the rides.
Really?
Yeah.
So you go to Splash Mountain in Disney World.
No. Like Splash Mountain. Well, Disney World's not open yet, but like a ride where like you're watching a 3D movie and they spray like water on like, a seat or something, like their own water spray. They don't do that no more. But it's working. People are doing it. It's not very crowded, but people are out there.
Well, New Japan, mid-July, they're going to start operating at 1/3 capacity of fans.
Yeah.
So we know that in Japan, for New Japan, the New Japan Cup, and then Dominion, in the middle of July, they are going to have fans for the first time mid-July for the New Japan Cup final, and then Dominion the next day. Not full capacity, but 1/3 of the arena's capacity, which... That's a start, man. It's a start. We're getting there.
They might have an audience for the NBA playoffs that they're having in Florida.
We're slowly crawling back to normal, right?
Yeah. But very
slowly.
A lot of trepidation. But that's, you know.
Well, you don't want to go too fast, man, because then you don't do it right. You got to do it slowly.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you pulled everybody out and everything stopped and everybody had to stay home, you don't want to just say, okay, now we're back, go back. Everything's normal again.
I'm still kind of surprised, things are coming back. I'm like, is it safe?
Yeah, you got to do
is
it
okay?
incrementally.
Has something happened? Is there a vaccine? I didn't hear it.
Well, here it's a little bit different because we're still getting over 100 cases a day, right? New cases.
Yeah,
so
but the
it's
curve
different
is
for us.
flattening out. As long as that curve kind of flattens and starts going down, that's what we're looking for,
I think
right?
Florida just announced like a couple thousand new cases, so
it happens.
Yeah, before.
They take it differently, though. Like you heard Charles talk about it. That apparently it's not a pandemic for them. So
Charles
Jourdain, when he was on the show on Thursday, he said that people in the States were calling it a plandemic, and that at the airport in Charlotte, North Carolina, it was like nothing was going on. Big crowds of people all over the place, no precautions,
people
just
do not
normal.
give a solitary shit.
So, fucking.
Did you see Vegas, the casinos?
No.
Like people just walk around, like doesn't matter. Like it's like nothing happened.
Yeah, all normal.
Everything's normal. Like it's packed beyond belief.
I'm not going.
No.
Good luck with all that.
Wiping down those slot machines.
I'm staying home, man. I'm telling you. When things open up, I'm not going. I'll let everybody else be a guinea pig for me. You guys all you go do stuff. You go to a restaurant when they open up. Tell me how you feel in a month. Then call me. Maybe I'll go. I don't know. I'm letting everybody else guinea pig this shit for me. I'm not going out. Staying my ass at home.
I actually did go to Subway the other day.
Subway's one thing.
Got a
That's
pretty
okay.
good sandwich. Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, you can go pick up Subway. That's fine.
Restaurants are taking precautions. Like
I'm not saying like don't go pick up some food at a restaurant and take it to go, but going in and sitting down at a restaurant, That's going to start happening in a couple weeks.
I think they said the 22nd here.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's like a week away, John. It's a week from tomorrow. Restaurants will be open. You'll be able to go sit down at a restaurant. You want to do that? Oh, Randy's got some color, brother. He's bleeding pretty good. What happened to Randy?
Took like a knee to the face or a clothesline.
Or on a
I'll
headbutt.
let you know when I see it.
A headbutt? Damn, Edge hit him with a headbutt. I don't know, and he's bleeding a bit.
He got color for that? Wow.
Maybe bladed. I mean, this isn't live.
Now the live is gone, so yeah, it's very possible. But remember, Edge apparently got hurt in this match too, so we'll have to wait and see.
Doesn't look hurt so far. Looks in great shape,
Well,
though, Jay. Looks fantastic.
Fantastic. Great abs.
Yeah.
Got a great abs.
Take it easy.
I said great abs.
I know. Take it easy.
Well, I think so far this is definitely the match of the night. I don't think there's any question about that.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, like we said, man, when we previewed this show, if they're not at least match of the night, they fucked up big time because this pay-per-view has been shit. On paper, you look at the card, garbage. If Edge and Randy wasn't the best match of the night, on paper it was the best match. You look at this card and you're like, whoa, what's going to be the best match? Well, Edge and Randy, that's probably going to be solid. It's not going to be Braun Strowman against Miz and Morrison.
Oscar
Or the Street Profits and Viking Raiders and whatever the fuck that was against the Alligator in the garbage can one. I don't know what the hell. Fuck, man.
The only good thing we got out of that is that we talked about turtles. That was kind of cool for our show.
Yeah, the only cool thing about that was there was like a Ninja Turtles reference there. They used Akira Tozawa just as a token Japanese guy to do the Ninja Turtles gimmick, though. That seemed a bit off. But other than that, it was cool. Little Viking Raiders, Ninja Turtles gimmick logo that they had there, that was kind of cool. I mean, if you get it, you know, it's cool. I don't know how many people, though, are into that. Like, for us, for people like us, our generation, our age group, yeah, Ninja Turtles reference, cool. People in their early 20s, they're like, what the fuck is that? They don't watch Ninja Turtles.
Oh, they watch different ones.
Or older people,
Right.
that worked for, like, people in their late 20s to mid-30s, you know? If you were born between the years of 1980 and 1992, you got that reference. Anybody else is like, huh? Right?
Ninjas.
Right?
I mean, there's modern Ninja Turtles cartoons, but
Yeah.
It's
I
not
think
the same.
after watching the movies,
That reference was for a very specific age group
very Xavier Woods
that
kinda
we
audience.
all happen to fall into, but it was still fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Like, they did a Ninja Turtles thing, and I still hated it.
they could have done it better.
Yeah.
They didn't have
Well,
bandanas.
they could always do everything better. Interesting that
Some
Edge
guy-
uses a crossface.
Some
The
guy in
greatest
the
wrestling
chat,
match ever.
I don't know if he's joking or not. His name is Paul Cav. He says this is better than any Shawn Michaels versus Bret 2T's Hart match. So he misspelled Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. I don't know if he's joking or trolling. Does he mean that this is better than any Shawn Michaels Bret Hart match? Because, I mean, as a joke, ha ha ha, I get it. But like in reality,
But even
what?
the Shawn and Brett matches weren't like the best.
They're better than this.
Like Brett and Owen was like the best.
Shawn and Brett is better than anything that these guys are putting together.
Well, Survivor Series 97, I mean, you guys were there live. Like, it was quite incredible watching that match.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a great match, like a mat classic or anything. It was like a brawl, and it was for real.
It wasn't like their Mania match.
Different, for sure. Hey, it sounds like the little guy's back again.
Yeah, and apparently he just took a bath. Because he's
buck.
Soaking
Get
wet.
out of here, you buck-naked monster. My goodness. Paul Cap says he's joking, of course. It's watchable at best, this match. Yeah, I thought you were joking. There's no way that this is better than a Shawn Michaels Bret Hart match. What's up, my dude? Yeah.
The voice.
Okay, who's gonna win this match?
Randy Orton.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not Edge?
No.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
How's he gonna win?
By his finishing move.
Yeah, what's his finishing move?
The RKO.
That's right.
That's his finishing move.
Can you give me an RKO?
No. I don't know how. Suck.
I'm gonna give you an RKO.
No. You don't know how I know.
Yeah, he's a smart 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. He's a very smart boy.
He's whip smart.
He knows all about the wrestling. He knows everybody.
Is that yours? I'm being low too.
Uh-oh. Keep him above the waist.
Keep the hand there, please.
Yeah, keep your hand there. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Get out of here. All right. Censored. You're censored.
Right to
Hands.
censor.
Hands.
Super chat.
Right to censor.
Oh, jeez. He's climbing on my chair. I can't get him
I
out
don't
of
want to
here.
lift him up.
I'd pick him up to get him out
You
of
guys
here.
gonna get like a
But
towel or
expose-
something.
All right, yeah.
There you go.
That's it. He's been
Perfect.
censored. Hold on.
So I'll get back to the actual wrestling that's going on right now. And they did the typical table bump right there, which is fun.
All right, we're good.
Typical table bump from Randy,
Hey.
but that's fine. Hey, you're back.
Hey, we're back. We just got censored because there was a nude
I hope so.
child running around the studio.
Oh,
Holy shit. Lee J. Robinson dropping a super chat. Is this the top 3 weakest pay-per-views for you?
Of all time?
I don't know. Of all time, it's kind of tough. We've seen a lot of terrible pay-per-views. December to Dismember happened, you know. That was really
there
bad.
Were some bad ones here and there. There was like a bad TLC pay-per-view or something a year or two ago.
I'll tell you this, though. I fucking hate
Survivor
this.
Series.
Yeah, there's bad Survivor. That one where like Big Show Randy was a headliner.
Oh, yes.
2013, I want to say. 12, 13.
I was really hoping, you know, I came on, I was like, man, this sucks. This is going to be a bad pay-per-view. I can't believe I have to sit here and watch Backlash. I'd rather be watching F is for Family or playing Animal Crossing or anything other than watching Backlash. The only reason I'm here is because we're here for you. The Wrestling Uncensored Ringside Report Universe. You guys are supporting the channel. Lee J. Robinson dropping a super chat. Derek John supporting the channel. Antoinette supporting the channel. Patrick, my man, supporting the channel as well. Patrick out in Saskatchewan, but man, this is why I'm here, guys. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to entertain you guys. We're here to keep you laughing,
Make them laugh.
keep you entertained, because this pay-per-view sure isn't gonna entertain you. Hey, how come the Fiend never showed up to attack Braun Strowman? They didn't fucking do that tonight. Where's the Fiend been?
Leaving for
Vacation.
SmackDown.
Where's Seth Rollins?
He's not booked.
Raw.
Yeah, but like, isn't he a big deal?
No, he's not booked.
The thing is, like, these pay-per-views are short, right? So they can't book everyone anymore. So
That's
they're
it.
going to save that Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins for the next pay-per-view.
Why was Randy doing a Three Amigos like suplex thing? And
He's
now
done that
Edge is
before.
doing the Three Amigos?
Well, Edge was part of the SmackDown 6.
Eddie's one of his best matches ever.
Edge doing the Amigos. Tres Amigos.
Who was the SmackDown 6? Angle,
Lesnar,
Lesnar,
Ray,
Benoit.
Edge, Benoit,
Chavo?
Brock, and Eddie, no?
Yeah, Chavo.
Yeah, I think so.
Did I just name it? Hold on. Angle, Edge, Lesnar, Ray, Eddie,
Benoit.
Yeah. SmackDown 6?
Yeah, that's a 6.
Chavo.
Yeah.
I guess Chavo's like in there because of Los Guerreros. But
Fucking solid group, goddamn.
yeah.
Best
Rene
time in SmackDown, that's for sure.
Rene Dupree. You know?
I was watching a Chris Benoit match the other day. That guy was on a lot of steroids.
Yeah.
Like, you see the zits
Did
on
you
his
watch-
back and everything. Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Boiler Room Brawl yet?
No, I haven't gone back and watched that. I haven't had time.
Like Undertaker, Mankind.
No, Undertaker and... No, Mankind.
No,
ends-
Mankind Big Show.
Yeah.
And Big Show.
From Backlash something.
2000?
99.
99. Early Big Show.
I think like his second big match or third big match, I guess.
Yeah.
JJ Mondesi says the most fun I had was with the Street Profits. Really?
Okay.
What did you like about that match exactly? What was fun? I guess the Ninja Turtle stuff?
The turkey legs?
The turkey legs? The dives in the garbage? What exactly did you like on this? I don't know.
I'm interested.
Yeah, like I wonder, like do you enjoy the Viking Raiders Street Profits comedy? The little the promos that they've been doing over the past couple of months? There's got to be somebody out there that likes this, right? I'm not the guy that likes it,
comedy
but
out there.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't watch wrestling to laugh.
If wrestling can make me laugh, then good.
Sure, good.
But I'm not watching it and be like, I want to laugh.
No.
Let's watch Seth Rollins.
I don't watch wrestling for great comedy. I watch great comedy for great comedy. I watch wrestling for great wrestling. Isn't that a fucking concept?
You ever watch What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
The vampires thing?
Yeah, with Jermaine.
Yeah.
They finished the second season this week. Fantastic.
Oh no, I didn't watch this. I watched the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Movie's good.
the series.
The show is good, and Jermaine is in it a bit and stuff. Very good stuff. Very funny.
I recommend Upload. Have you seen that?
It's
on Amazon.
That's Greg Daniels.
Yeah.
It's like after you die,
It's good.
you upload your brain
It's-
to like a cool
Yeah.
heaven thing.
It's not a comedy,
No.
which I thought it would be because Greg Daniels, but it's very good, and I think you would enjoy it.
Does it have a strong roster of like background characters who like seem small but like feel
Yes.
more meaningful?
Yes.
That's Greg Daniels' bread and butter.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. At
Simpsons,
first,
King of the Hill, Office.
he's got like a friend who at first you're like, who's this guy? But then by the end of the season, you're like, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
He's got a really good way of doing that. Just making these
Greg Daniels is
good
very,
universe building.
very smart. He's a co-creator, on King of the Hill, The Office.
He wrote for The Simpsons.
And he wrote for The Simpsons and Parks and Recreation. Like, the guy's got a serious resume.
Other good comedies, too, from that era.
I don't know what he looks like.
He's like a nerdy guy with glasses.
I've never seen Greg Daniels.
He's like a short guy with glasses. I've seen... He used to be roommates with Conan O'Brien at Harvard.
You guys watch Sons of Anarchy?
No.
It's on Netflix now. I highly recommend that.
Isn't it like 10 seasons or something?
7 seasons.
I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me.
I never really got Charlie Hunnam.
That's Greg Daniels. I didn't know he looked like that.
Yeah, he's like a nerdy guy.
Smart guy, though. Must be fucking rich. You think about all the successful shows that he's been a part of.
All the Emmys.
This guy must be rich, like fucking crazy.
I never saw that Good Place show. I think he probably had something to do with that, with Ted Danson.
But just like being a co-creator of King of the Hill, The American Office, Parks and Recreation, just that alone, like that's massive, man. Those are
money?
very, very successful shows.
The syndication money.
Yeah, crazy. Good for him, man.
Yeah, his name was on the garbage bag, that Hank takes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Mike Judge.
Talented guy, man. Obviously, he's doing something right.
Hell of a writer.
I'm a fan.
Oh, yeah. So, upload it. It's on Amazon?
Yeah.
I might check it out.
It's very good.
I've been looking for something new.
Yeah. I watched it. She watched it. We all watched it. It was good.
Any good notable actors?
No. That's
no one like, oh, this guy's in it.
No, nobody that Creed is in it.
Oh, Creed?
But
still, Creed.
For like one scene.
You don't really see him in anything anymore.
No.
So it's like, oh, Creed.
Yeah, Creed from The Office was in one scene.
Oh, I like Creed.
That was kind of cool.
So you like Creed. That's a guy who's like background character, and now he's just one of the best parts of The Office, like little more.
That's it. At first you're like, who is this guy? But then towards the end of the series, you're like, he's the best part of the show.
Yeah.
What's that, Johnny?
I feel like we're in the part of the match where they heavily edited a lot of stuff now, it seems. Seems
You
like
think?
this is really... Well, just because we're getting a lot of cuts, we're getting a lot of like instant replay stuff now, and like cuts to the crowd.
Yeah.
It seems like this was highly edited, this part.
Yeah. You see on the top right of the screen, the live is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
See, you
Well, this
got to
was- yeah,
believe
this
the
was
live.
last week.
When that thing is up at the top of the screen, they mean it. That means it's live, pal. And when it's not at the top of the screen, that means they're not live, pal. They don't lie to you with that live thing. I'm telling you, when it says
Possibly
live
legal.
in the top right of I think it's a legal thing. Like, you can't say live if you're not actually live. So when it said live, John, they meant it. I told you.
Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes
that's good
I'll
for
be
the botches, right? I'm glad we still get botches.
Yeah.
What is Space Force?
Oh, it's like a Netflix show with Steve Carell.
Is that a Greg Daniels thing too?
Might be a producer. I haven't seen it.
That I saw like the trailer
Doesn't
for
look
that.
good.
I saw the trailer for that, and like the first half of the trailer, I'm like, oh, this might be good. And then by the end of the trailer, I'm like, that show looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm
I think
gonna
the
watch
episodes
that.
are like an hour long.
Ah.
That to me is like usually like a sign I don't want to watch. When like it's a comedy, but it's like an hour long. It's
Unnecessary.
too long.
Well, in terms of comedy, I don't know if anything can top
Execution.
Trailer Park Boys this
Huh?
season or this year.
Yeah, I like the
This
Trailer
season's
Park
Trailer
Boys
Park
cartoon
Boys?
season. That was good.
That was fantastic. It's definitely the best one they've done so far.
A great Trailer Park Boys veteran, Snoop Dogg, is a voice on the new season of F is for Family, and he's very good.
I look forward to that.
He plays like a preacher. Very good. Very funny.
Remember when Snoop Dogg was like dangerous?
Yeah, 1992. He was on trial for
Now he
murder.
watches hockey.
Murder was the case.
Yeah, now he's cool.
No, he was cool. Now he's not cool. See, Snoop Dogg was cool in the early 90s when he was one of the most popular rappers in the world. Now he's an old man who watches hockey. Not cool, John. You see, you're confused with what makes somebody cool. Being an old man who watches hockey, not cool. Old guys who watch hockey, I'm sorry, but it's not like a cool thing to do. A young guy who's like at the top of the rap game, cool. Much cooler. Okay, John?
I find his play-by-play for hockey games is some of the best stuff.
For shizzle. I've always wanted to say this. For shizzle. Tiger Woods.
Dave Chappelle.
It's Tiger Woods.
Edge, by the way, was on Trailer Park Boys, so that was kind of cool.
I know. He got fucked by Randy.
Raped, but yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it started off as a rape, but then at the end, Edge was like into it because then Edge asked him out on a date and went to pick him up, right? So, Edge liked it.
You know, battered man syndrome. Yeah, sure.
He just likes how the Ran gives it to him. The Randy man.
I miss Bo Bandy.
Bo Bandy. I'm seeing this guy who
called
says,
Zeb.
give Schitt's Creek a shot. I'm not going to watch that show. I don't like it.
I haven't seen it.
I've never seen it, but I know I don't like it. There's something about it I don't like. There's something about that guy. Who's on that? There's like a guy on the show.
Levy?
Yeah.
Eugene Levy's son.
Not Eugene Levy. The other one?
Yeah, like Dan.
I don't know. He used to be like an MTV VJ, and he seemed real like douchebaggy. So I'm not watching any show with that guy. All right? Fuck out of here. You're fucking Eugene Levy's son, and that's why you have a career. Go fuck yourself. All right? How about that?
So big props to Eugene Levy, though.
Yeah, Eugene Levy's fine. I got no problem with Eugene Levy. But when you're fucking making your name off being Eugene Levy's nerdy son who's in Eugene Levy's TV show, get the fuck out of here. I got no fucking time for people whose whole fucking career is based on daddy. If daddy fucking pays for your whole fucking life or is the reason why you have a fucking career, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You haven't done a fucking
It's a
thing.
lot of people on TV and movies.
A lot of people in the media are fucking living off daddy, all right? I could name names, but I don't want to embarrass some of these fucking suckers that you people probably listen to. But believe me, a lot of these fucking people ain't doing shit.
Olympic Slam there.
When you're being paid to host something fucking twice a week, how much the fuck do you think you're getting paid to do that? You don't have a real fucking job. You're a bum. I'm just saying. Yeah, fuck are they gonna do? They're all pussies, too. Not only do they fucking have no job and work fucking 3 hours a week and act like they're fucking stressed out, daddy pays for their whole fucking lifestyle. They have all this free time. They don't even fucking hit the gym, so they look like shit too. Fucking nerds. Fucking media, man. Bunch of nerds. I'm telling you. I work in the media.
They don't control anything.
A lot of these fucking people, they fucking get their whole fucking life paid for by daddy, you know? Daddy's the reason why they got a fucking job. Pathetic, man.
He's a fancy
lot
lawyer.
of these people are fucking pathetic. Yeah, daddy's a lawyer. What are you? Oh, I play music on the radio. You fucking suck is what you do. You fucking have no talent, bro. Fucking losers. Yeah, what's up? Fucking say something to me. Fuck. Say something to me in person. Fuck. See what happens. I'm like Brock Lesnar to the radio game. Smack the shit out of all of those guys. Fucking nerds. Unbelievable. AJ's like, you say it, Dave. Don't hold back. AJ fucking loves when I do this shit. AJ loves when I start shit talking people because he knows the truth. AJ's been around some of these media types. Bunch of pussies.
I've seen some.
This might not be the best pay-per-view, but this might be one of the best watch-alongs we've ever done. That's for sure.
Well, good. Somebody's got to be entertaining tonight. It sure ain't gonna be fucking WWE. Or the other nerds in the media who are scared to say anything because they're fucking sucking up to the fucking bosses because they're just fucking scared. They're scared of getting fucking yelled at. I'm not scared of getting yelled at. They're scared to yell at me.
You've been chewed out. Do it again.
I haven't been chewed out. They're fucking scared. They wouldn't call me because I'd fucking lambaste them verbally and make them sound stupid and they'd fucking hang up being like, shit, I'm an idiot. That's how you fucking come off. Try to fuck with me. I turn it around on you. I flip it on him. I flip it. The old Leon Black.
I have to say, though, I'm liking this match, though. This match has been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been all right. But, like,
there.
Not the greatest match ever.
The Randy DDT.
Has this been the greatest match ever?
It might be the best Edge Randy Orton match, actually.
Ever?
They probably had one in like 2007 or 8, and it was good.
They had one in 2010. This is definitely better than their 2010 match.
I don't remember that. Well, that was like really bad Randy. That was like Legacy Randy.
That was Randy, like he pulled his arm like out of his socket when he was trying for the RKO, if you remember that one.
I remember that. That was crazy.
Edge also just came back from an injury in 2010.
My favorite Randy injury is when Triple H threw him out of the ring. He's laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
At the beginning of the match.
I know what you're talking about.
Johnny, what pay-per-view was that?
No Mercy? Bad Blood?
No, it was like
Vengeance?
It was in between like Bash, something like that. It was like before Bash. It may have been Extreme Rules, actually.
Not
Vengeance?
Okay. Whatever.
So
throws him over the ropes.
So Triple H throws Randy over the top rope. Randy falls, bumps outside the ring, and just fucking lays there. And then you see Randy goes, I broke my fucking collarbone. And Triple H, the look of disappointment on his face, is like, duh.
We have 35 more minutes.
So what? Get up. The match isn't over. Rob Van Dam broke my trachea. And I finished the match. I tore my quad. And I finished the match. You break your collarbone and you can't get up and finish the match with me, Triple H. Triple H looks so disappointed in Randy. Like, I don't care your fucking collarbone's broken. Get back in the ring, pussy.
The ref's counting. Probably made the ref stop.
Are they piping in crowd noise? Because it does sound way too loud for... Oh, they're for sure piping in crowd noise. That's fake.
Yeah, that's loud.
That's fake.
I haven't heard them all night.
Super chat. Oh. Yeah, Patrick C. Hamilton. I love that. Just a little emoji there. Beautiful. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the only real motherfuckers out there.
I'm just looking at the we got subtitles going on, and for Samoa Joe they just say Samoa, and then like his quote was "Whoa." So I was thinking, what if his name was Samoa Whoa?
Samoa Whoa.
Whoa.
Make him say whoa.
Yeah, like Joey Lawrence.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Black Rob, classic song. Like whoa.
Remember,
you know what I'm talking about?
Remember Joey Lawrence?
Whoa.
Remember Brotherly Love?
Yeah. With the Lawrence brothers. Yeah. Whoa.
Joey, it was Chris.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
Lee J says heel Dave Simon is the best, but then he's like, wait, tweener Dave Simon?
You're not a
no,
heel.
I'm not a heel or a tweener. I'm the baby face.
You're the voice of the voiceless.
I'm the CM Punk style baby face that's right all along, and all these other fuckers are just lying to you and feeding you bullshit. All these other people in the media, they're fucking John Cena's, okay? Bunch of fucking phony fugazis.
I hate this idea that they're the best.
Because they're not. All right? I'm the fucking CM Punk style baby
I'm
face
this microphone.
here to give you the truth. I got no fucking corporation telling me what to say, and even if they did, I wouldn't fucking listen.
What about a corporate ministry?
Well, if Undertaker and the acolytes tell me what to do, I am listening. If Midian streaks naked and tells me what to do, I am listening to that fat naked man. Oh, Randy just hit a pedigree on Edge.
Well, it makes sense because Edge did the Unprettier, so we're just breaking out moves now.
That's right. Breaking out moves are your best friends.
Ed should turn into Sexton Hardcastle. Pull a Matt Hardy costume change.
Throw Edge in a pool, and then he comes out as Sexton Hardcastle.
That would be cool.
Or like you throw Edge in a pool, and he comes out with like the shiny purple pants he used to wear. You know, he's just like different Edge
or
with a shiny jacket.
Or his Rob Zombie song.
Yeah. What was that again?
Never gonna stop me.
Never gonna stop.
Scream if you want it.
That's every Rob Zombie song is pretty much that.
Oh, but the Edge one was good. That one got me hyped back in the day.
That sounds similar to
Dracula?
Living Dead Girl.
Oh, I thought you were doing Dracula.
It's the same thing. This is
They're all the same, I told you.
Slam in the back of my Dracula.
Exactly. That was
I'm more of a Power Man 5000 fan myself. That was Rob Zombie's brother in Power Man 5000.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know the guy with the he had
I didn't know that
peroxide
either.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that was Rob Zombie's brother?
Wasn't their only song like a cover of Blue Monday?
No, that was Orgy.
Oh, it was Orgy. Oh.
I did like the Dudley Boys song. It was pretty good.
The what song?
Oh, get out, get out, get out, get the table.
You better get it on. No, wait, that's a different song. Wait, is that move to the music, play that
wasn't
fucking
Power-
music,
that wasn't
move
Power
to
Band.
the
That's
music.
Union.
yeah.
That was a Raw theme. Look
Yeah.
to the joys, the joys.
But I thought that was Power
of
Man.
watching the Undertaker
No,
take
it's
a
Union
fall.
Underground.
Who?
The Union Underground.
Union Underground.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what he says, right? Look to the joys from watching the Undertaker take a fall.
I don't think so.
That's what it sounds like.
And they refuse to see the change in me. Why won't they wake up?
That
It's
used to get
definitely
me
the best
hyped.
Raw theme.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh no, the best Raw team. It's the light, it's the face, it's the bone,
Gonna be and the time and the time and the soul to be and the time and the lay face down.
Kurt Angle.
Want that one to throw in your eye. That was the best Raw song. Or that Nickelback one.
No. no, the Papa Roach was better.
What was that one?
Whoa,
Give it up. Whoa. Oh, that was a good one.
I just want to be.
There was two Papa Roach, actually.
What was the Nickelback one? What was the other Papa Roach one?
Where was the other Papa Roach one?
Sing
I
it,
can't
John.
remember. It
You're
was
not
from-
singing enough.
It was from the new album.
Nickelback was like, we're going out tonight.
Oh, yeah, that one sucked.
Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Remember the SmackDown?
He's
one?
having fun doing this. Oh, this is fun. This is a good sing-along.
Cause I won't be denied.
Yeah.
Cause all I've got left is my pride.
2?
I will rise up.
Oh, Edge kicked out of the RKO after 2. By
Oh,
God.
my God.
I like the SmackDown song now. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's AC/DC.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Are you ready
Classic
for
song.
a good time?
Vince's favorite band.
Oh, this is a pretty good match, I guess. I mean, it's not the best match I've ever seen, which is what it's supposed
Could
to
use more
be.
Union Underground.
But it's probably the best match on this pay-per-view. So far, I think it's won the pay-per-view on this fucking
Easily.
terrible pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And this is better to say this is Edge's comeback match than Last Man Standing match.
Yeah, I guess. Did Edge get hurt here? Is Edge hurt? What's the story?
Oh, he's still shook up after the RKO. It took every ounce of strength to kick out.
Yeah, but the way he landed too on his arm on the RKO, it could have been there. Yeah, his arm looks very weird the way he kicks out, actually.
Oh, Randy. He's got those evil intentions.
Oh, he's doing a face shake. Randy just got a brain freeze. The blood's pretty much cleaned up on Randy. Oh, there's a spear from Edge.
What's good? Guy's very excited.
Who's that guy? He's really excited. He's wearing an Edge t-shirt. I don't know him. Edge and Randy in the ring now. This pay-per-view's nearly been 3 hours long. I think this is it. There's another spear from Edge. Okay, two spears. 1, 2. Randy kicks out. 2 spears. Randy kicks out. What's it gonna take to put the Viper down?
Outward Coast
Outward Coast is here to tell you about right me. Fucking in this pay-per-view already, goddammit.
This match is almost like an hour long.
This pay-per-view's taking fucking forever, man. I've never seen
interminable contest.
I've never seen such a shitty pay-per-view go on for so long. Hey, is that the Saudi Arabian guy who always wins in Saudi Arabia?
Mansoor.
Yeah, it was Mansoor. Mansoor, he's the main event of the Saudi Arabia shows, in the crowd for everything else.
Yeah.
I like that the Street Profits t-shirt looks like a Master P album cover. It really does. It's awesome. John, what are you doing?
You're clicking, John.
Oh,
What are
my
you
thing
clicking?
died.
Oh, no, your
I'm
feed
trying
died?
to...
John's feed died in a minute.
Yeah, I'm refreshing. It's okay now. I just had to refresh.
All right, good.
You can't refresh, John.
Stay fresh.
Trying. I think I'm fresher than you guys, that's for sure.
There's no way. No way you're fresher.
Ain't nobody dope as me, John. I'm just so fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Don't you think I'm so sexy?
I love when you stare at me. I'm just so fresh, so clean.
So fresh and so clean. I love.
We are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a shift and watch your automatic. Compatible, created in the attic.
We are
the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a sticker, watch your automatic. Compatible, created in the attic. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh, so fresh and so clean.
I love who you are. Love who you ain't.
You're so Anne Frank. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks with chains and no chains and whips. I do some flips, do hip jerk and double time. The boy next door's a freak.
Stagconia.
Gotta love Outkast.
2000.
This is a fucking sing along because we're getting bored.
Yeah.
John, can you tell we're bored by this fucking pay per view?
You got any requests, John?
Any requests? It's Waylon Jennings' birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
The 15th of June, Waylon's birthday. Waylon Jennings, born June 15th, 1937 in Littlefield, Texas. So do the math. Waylon would have been
83?
Really?
Yeah. 37? Yeah.
I never would have made it to 83, brother.
Well, what age was
Oh, what happened? He won. He punted him.
Oh,
he punted him. Randy wins with a punt.
Randy.
Boo, Randy. Oh, boo. Boo. Oh, boo, Randy.
Oh, Randy wins. Boo.
Randy
Well,
wins.
that makes sense, though. Because
Yeah.
Edge won the first one. Now Randy
Yeah.
wins this one.
They're going to
So
do it
then
again.
Edge rubber match.
Fuck. Like that
But
match
this was
okay.
good, though.
It was okay. Best match at Backlash. But,
Oh, yeah, without question.
Ain't saying much at all.
But I still didn't like it.
Well, the pay-per-view, yeah. I didn't like the pay-per-view overall, but the match, I thought was good.
Did you kiss him?
Match was all right. Randy wins with the
I
punt.
got no complaints.
Edge is acting like he's unconscious.
He's
He-
blinking.
No, I think he's acting like he was knocked out cold and like,
Okay.
the lights are on but nobody's home. I think that's what Edge is acting like. And Randy's talking to him for a very long time. Oh no, Edge is crying now. Edge is conscious. He's just paralyzed by the emotion. And
Well,
Randy's putting his
with
forehead on Edge, getting very close.
Probably saying like, "Good job, kid."
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about that moment of intimacy at the end was just strange. Randy's not wearing any clothes. He's putting his forehead right on Edge's cheek.
They just went to war.
He's like rubbing his chest, his bare chest.
They just shared something.
It's, tender moment from Randy
A
Orton.
little bit of humanity.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it looked weird.
I wish I could heard what he was saying. I wish they didn't. I don't think they'd tell you.
Oh, man, that was a pretty good match. You think it was the greatest ever? I think it probably was. We did it.
This was a rib, wasn't it?
We fucking did it.
I thought the kick looked like trash, actually, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Okay, on 10, this pay-per-view was a 4.
4.
I mean 3. Sorry, you're right. It was a 3. This is a shit-ass pay-per-view. Edge and Randy was match of the night. It was a decent match. It didn't blow me away. I didn't think it was the greatest match ever, okay? And the rest of the pay-per-view was bad. Apollo and Andrade on the pre-show was solid. Everything else was not that great. The women's triple threat tag match was okay. 9-minute match. Bayley and Sasha retain, whatever. Sheamus and Jeff Hardy was okay at best. Asuka and Nia ended in a double countout. That was dumb. Braun against Miz and Morrison was not good. Drew against Bobby was like, okay, whatever. It was okay for what it was, but not great. Street Profits against the Viking Raiders was probably the lowest point of this whole pay-per-view, whatever that was. And then Randy Orton and Edge was the high point of the pay-per-view, but after that Street Profits Viking Raiders, they dug themselves into such a hole that no matter how good this Edge-Randy match was, even if it was the greatest match ever, I don't think they would have dug themselves out of this terrible backlash hole that we're in. That Street Profits Viking Raiders thing was the shits. The drizzling shits. And I can't believe they fucking did it again. They fucking won't give up with that stupid bullshit. And now, this. 3 on 10. Fuck you, Backlash. You sucked.
I'll go 2.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah.
Watch Johnny give it an 8.
I'll actually give it a 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like,
That's
you
reasonable.
You said a lot of the same points I was going to say. Like, I like the main event. I like the kickoff match. Thought the first match was fine. The rest, not so much. I don't like that you hyped a match for the Viking Raiders Street Profits and we didn't really get a match. And then what we got, I didn't really like it. I didn't mind the Turtles thing. That was fine. But for the most part, I think a lot of it's stupid where you guys are smashing each other through glass, but no one's bleeding. Everyone's fine afterwards. And then there's a bunch of stupid jokes afterwards. I didn't like it overall, but I do like, again, pay-per-view short.
Sorry, John, but it ended with them being attacked by a garbage alligator, and there was no medical update to find out if they're okay or not. What the fuck was it? Did they all get eaten by a gator? What the fuck happened?
Pretty cool.
I really don't care. I'm just glad it was over, actually. I think the pay-per-view ran a little too long, actually. It should have ended, I think, 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah. Well, they could have cut out the Viking Raiders Street Profits thing and just, gone straight to Edge and Randy. Pay-per-view would have been better off for it. Edge refusing medical attention, doesn't want to take the stretcher. He gets up on his own 2 feet, but he does lose the match. All right, you're giving it a 2. I'm giving this show a 3. Johnny gave it a 4. Antoinette says 3. Put her to sleep. Ray Cruz says Backlash 2. Watch along 10. Well, thank you, Ray. I'm glad we, could do something for you all. Bob Cote's giving it a 5. Yeah, it was not good. This was not a good pay-per-view. But we here for you watching this thing. AJ gives it an 8.
What?
AJ doesn't
I love
know
AJ.
anything about
He's
wrestling.
amazing.
AJ's just confused.
What a guy.
He didn't watch this pay-per-view. He just watched Edge and Randy, so that's why he gave it an 8. He didn't watch this thing. AJ just showed up on the chat like an hour ago.
Classic.
He didn't watch anything.
It's great. But I'm sure he has his reasons. I'm sure he'll tell you Thursday on the show.
I'm seeing the producer for Ringside Report says, thanks for joining us. I see on the chat, we're back for UFC 251 and Elimination Chamber, which is wrong, by the way. Extreme Rules, not Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber already happened.
Extreme
It did happen in February.
Rules. Sometimes we got to tell the production staff, what the next WWE show is. They're not always aware.
Monkeys in the truck.
The monkeys in the truck.
Classic
And I
Jericho.
do mean
Do we have the
monkeys.
date?
Jericho. Cool.
Do we have the date for Extreme Rules?
July 19th, WWE Extreme Rules. That will be our next WWE watch-along. We should be back for the UFC 251 watch-along on Fight Island in mid-July. When's UFC 251? July 12th, I think? So it'll
11,
be a week.
I think.
Yeah, 11th. Good job, Johnny. I don't know if that's going to be on at night or in the afternoon. You figure if they're doing such a big card, they would do it at night, but it's in Abu Dhabi, so with the time difference. But I guess it doesn't really matter because it's not like they're going to have fans there anyway, so they don't have to really accommodate for the fans. You got to accommodate for the pay-per-view audience, so it should be a 10 p.m. start, but the UFC, fucking mysterious as usual. I don't know who's doing worse promotional malpractice these days, the UFC or the WWE. Vince and Dana are fucking up, man.
Super
Big
chat.
time.
Super chat.
Oh, shit. Antoinette says, watch along is a 10. Thanks, guys. You rock. Well, thank you, Antoinette.
Pleasure's ours.
We love you, Antoinette. We love you all supporting the Ringside Report Network. We are glad that we're entertaining you. We are glad that you guys are enjoying it. Antoinette also says AJ doesn't know wrestling. But AJ knows Super Chat, and AJ knows watch-alongs. He says the watch-along was a 10. And I'm glad that everybody liked the watch-along. The fart heard around the world, of course.
Yeah, I've been holding in the rest of the night trying to avoid that.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic,
Oh,
man.
you never see John giggle like that, but fart humor fucking gets him. That's not
holding fart humor.
I have not
That's one of
seen
the
you.
best.
I have not seen you giggle
one of the
like
best.
that in a long time, Johnny.
Do you remember the Trailer Park Boys, like the animated series,
Lit
where
up.
Ricky's like farting,
Yeah.
and like Bubbles gets so mad about it. It's the best. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like crying. It was so good.
Oh God, Johnny likes a good fart joke. You and Vince McMahon have the same style of humor, right? Fantastic. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for supporting Antoinette, Derek John, Lee J. Robinson, Patrick C. Hamilton. We appreciate you very much for supporting on the Super Chat. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to everybody supporting. We love you big time. We will be back. Freddie, AJ, and I will be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. for Ringside Report MMA. Johnny and I will be back Friday at 12:45 for Dave and Johnny Live. And then, of course, Wrestling Uncensored next weekend and the whole thing. You know the deal. Week in, week out, we are here for you. I'll watch Raw this week. I'll watch SmackDown this week. And I'll talk about it next week. Fuck. You believe the fucking torture I put myself through for the Ringside Report universe? I do this for you, all right? We're here for you. We watch these terrible wrestling shows so you don't have to. And I know a lot of you were just watching the watch-along. I know you follow along the WWE just by watching Wrestling Uncensored and Dave and Johnny, right?
That's correct.
He doesn't even watch the product. He just watches us.
Too many other shows to watch.
I'd at least watch. I'd watch NXT and AEW though. I think they're worth watching.
Oh, please, John. You watch AEW Dark and NWA Power. You'd watch anything.
Well, there is no NWA Power right now, and I told you I stopped watching Dark because they don't have the fans.
Only you would know that there's no NWA Power because you were the only guy watching it.
NWA Carneyland now.
Carneyland?
Fuck off. What does that mean?
Is that for real?
Yeah, you'd have to watch that, but yeah, it's different. Different kind of show.
Is it a wrestling show?
It's a different kind of show. It's not really a wrestling show.
Is it good?
It's like a circus thing?
It's them doing skits, pretty much.
Oh, because they can't have wrestling.
Right.
Is there like a guy going like, ladies and gentlemen, step right up, see the blah 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 blah?
Please no.
Is there that guy?
Everyone does different weird things.
All right.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate you. We love you. RingsideReport.net is the website. Go there. Follow along on Twitter with Johnny at North Genesis, on Instagram at Genesis Johnny North. Follow me on all the things at Dave Simon MMA. Follow him on the street. He doesn't have the social medias, so you got to do it IRL. Follow him in real life.
I like that.
All right? We love you big time. RingsideReport.net. In the meantime, thanks everybody for watching. This has been the WWE Backlash Watch Along. Yeah! Woo!